on it. Give the Derringers team a call today to take your branding to the next level. Bam!
Anytime is a good time to have a howling good time at Stone Wolf Casino. Located at exit 37 off the Cimarron Turnpike between Tulsa and Stillwater. Catch a game on the big screen inside the Wolf Sports Grill while you enjoy some great food and cold beverages. Plus, join the Players Club for your chance to win prizes in their weekly promotions. In a hurry? No problem. Grab some pizza at Mazzio's Go. While you are there, fill up your tank at the Travel Plaza. For food, fuel, and fun, stop by the Stone Wolf Casino.
Show your support for the Cowboys with the OSU Visa credit card, the go-to option for Cowboy fans. You also get access to the convenient card controls when you download the MidFirst Bank mobile app. With the app, you can manage all your cards and accounts in one place. Add your card to your digital wallet to pay with your mobile or wearable device. Visit midfirst.com/OSU for details. Member FDIC.
At Charlie's Discount Drug, we believe insurance companies shouldn't be able to tell you where to get your medications. We have worked with many of our customers with TRICARE, Medicare, and other plans to allow them to stay with us. Remember, you have the right to choose your pharmacy. And when you do, choose the people you know at Charlie's Discount Drug, locally owned and operated since 1979.
Charlie's Discount Drug, where we know our customers by name.
Tune in for news, talk, and analysis from the offseason through the regular season and into the postseason. We've got your team covered anywhere you go on SiriusXM Radio. Get a free trial at SiriusXM.com/College Sports Radio 2024. Cowboys and SMU coming up from here in the Moody Coliseum in Dallas. It's time now to check the Cowboy Health. That's brought to you by Mercy. Your life is our life's work. Chi-Chi Avery, as we mentioned, opted out for the NIT. We talked about that Wednesday night, but as far as I can tell, and as far as we can tell, the Cowboys, for the most part, are good to go.
I asked Kevin Blaschke when I met the team here for practice yesterday afternoon, everybody good? And he looked at me with that smile that only Kevin can give you and says, yep, as far as I know.
And so that's a check of the Cowboy Health.
He does know, though.
Yeah. And looks like we're good to go. That's a check of the Cowboy Health brought to you by Mercy. Your life is our life's work. More pregame coming up from Dallas. The Cowboys and SMU on the way in the second round of the NIT. This is Cowboy basketball from Learfield.
Tired of seltzers that feel like a snowstorm in your stomach? Bored of the same old light beer or no time for fussy mixed drinks? Switch things up with Beatbox, OSU's official party punch. With a bold ABV that packs serious heat and flavors that refresh even in the winter cold, Beatbox keeps your spirits warm and game day spirits high. Low sugar, non-carbonated, and resealable, Beatbox is built for on-the-go celebration, from packed arenas to post-game bonfires. Because there ain't no party like a Beatbox party. Go Cowboys and stay warm out there. Please drink responsibly. Must be 21 or older.
Derringers. You know the name, but did you know we've been serving businesses nationwide for over 60 years? If your business or company orders promotional products, awards, banners, shirts, or business cards, then you need to call us. With Derringer's highest priority being customer service and creative branding, we're the only option when it comes to ordering something with your logo on it. Give the Derringers team a call today to take your branding to the next level. Bam!
Craving a getaway? Let your taste buds take a trip with Brahm's new Aloha Burger Crave and Save combo. This still includes a double cheeseburger stacked with 2 juicy hamburger patties, melty provolone, fresh grilled pineapple, crisp spinach, ripe tomato, and Brahm's signature dipping sauce, all on a sweet Hawaiian bun fresh from Brahm's Bakery. Pair it with Brahm's golden crinkle-cut fries and a hand-dipped milkshake, all for just $8.89. Now that's a deal we're saying aloha to.
Hey Cowboy fans! Basketball season is here, and SeatGeek is here to help you experience all the action. SeatGeek makes it easy to find tickets so you can be a part of all the courtside celebrations this season. Whether you're buying or selling tickets to Oklahoma State basketball games or to any other live event in your area, SeatGeek is the place to do it. SeatGeek is the official ticket marketplace of Oklahoma State Athletics. The most disruptive idea in ticketing? A ticket that works. Expect the expected. SeatGeek.
MidFirst Bank is an official partner of OSU Athletics and the only place to get the OSU Visa debit card, the #1 pick for Cowboy fans. You also get access to the convenient card controls when you download the MidFirst Bank mobile app. With the app, you can manage all your cards and accounts in one place. Add your card to your digital wallet to pay with your mobile or wearable device. Visit midfirst.com/OSU for details. Member FDIC.
There's a lot of hype around electric vehicles right now, but there are also a lot of questions too. How far can they go on a single charge? How long does it take to charge the batteries? Do they have good performance? Do they require a lot of maintenance? At PSO, we get it. You've got electric vehicle questions. Fortunately, we have answers. Here's to making informed decisions. Learn more about electric vehicles at psoklahoma.com. Knowledge is power.
Oklahoma State and SMU coming up on the Cowboys Sports Network here in the second round of the NIT. Of course, we are 9 days removed from the wildfires that affected Stillwater and several locations in Oklahoma. Of course, there's so much work to be done. The event may have been 9 days ago, but the work to rebuild and restore will go on for months, if not years. And as many of our fans know, one of the Oklahoma State staff members impacted by the fire was Cowboy basketball staff member Scott Sutton, who, of course, lost his home in a fire. He and his wife, Kim, impacted in such a significant way. And it was a really hard weekend, as you know, John, for the Suttons last weekend, trying to figure out where to go from that point and move forward. But you caught up with Scott yesterday to talk to him about the events of last weekend, and he shared an interesting thought on how things changed as the weekend progressed last weekend following the fires.
On a Sunday, we kind of a miracle happened that Kim and I both had left our rings at the house, and we probably had 40 friends, family, strangers that we didn't know very well come through and help us dig through the rubble, and sure enough, we found both rings, and I think that was a great sign that we're going to get through this, and there's so many people that have been affected by these fires, and our support group has been unbelievable. It has shown us that Oklahomans, people from Stillwater, Oklahoma State, they're special people.
That's Scott Sutton talking about the loss of his home in the wildfire 9 days ago in Stillwater.
I was respectful of Scott, whether or not he wanted to talk about it, because sometimes something like that can be a very emotional experience. Obviously it is. But he was more than happy to give me some time, and our interview lasted about 4.5 minutes, Dave, and we talked about perspective, and we talked about what's next. And one of the things that he added later on was, because I said, how far into the future do you look now? I mean, this has to be a day-to-day thing. It's hard to think about what's going to happen next week even. And he said, yes. He goes, we have time to decide whether we're going to rebuild or buy or whatever. He said, but it's going to be in Stillwater because this is where we're supposed to be. And that's for a variety of reasons.
We'll hear for a final time from Coach Lutz after this as the Cowboys face SMU in the NIT second round. This is Cowboy basketball from Learfield.
Here at OSU, even in the chill of winter, our drinks bring the heat and a wild streak. Beatbox Party Punch delivers a bold 11.1% ABV with mouth-watering flavors and a resealable cap, perfect for celebrating courtside or cheering in the stands. Seltzers and light beers, they leave you feeling bloated. Beatbox? It's the low-sugar, high-energy punch that keeps the winter festivities going strong. Bundle up, sip smart, and bring the energy, Cowboys. Please drink responsibly. Must be 21 or older.
Ever misplace your debit card or notice suspicious transactions? Freak out no more with the new Card Control Gateway from Communication Federal Credit Union. With the Pay Me debit card from CFCU, you can block cards and limit purchases in real time. With just one tap, you can freeze your card, set alerts, and spending limits on your own. And when things are under control, you can unfreeze or modify card settings. Find out more with a Pay Me debit card only from Communication Federal Credit Union. Must be enrolled in CFCU Digital Banking to activate controls. Federally insured by NCAA.
This is Debbie, owner and pharmacist at Charlie's Discount Drug, reminding you to take your medicine. Our monthly pill planner service has helped many of our customers for over 10 years, and it can help you too. Call us at 405-624-3535 and ask for our Dispill service today. Charlie's Discount Drug, 723 South Walnut in Stillwater.
Charlie's Discount Drug, where we know our customers by name.
Hey Cowboys, we know life can throw some tough challenges your way. So when it's overwhelming, remember you're not alone. While you're packing the stands at Gallagher-Iba Arena to cheer on the Cowboys this season, be sure to check in on your friends and those a part of the Cowboy family. Call or text 988 to talk to crisis counselors who are trained to help anyone struggling with mental health crisis. Visit wellness.okstate.edu for any additional resources. We take care of one another. It's the Cowboy way. Text or call 988 for help.
Wilson GMC continues to be a proud partner of Oklahoma State Athletics. As a family-owned business, Wilson GMC has been serving the community for years with affordable vehicles to families across Oklahoma. With an extensive inventory to choose from, our friendly team at Wilson GMC is sure to help you find the perfect one. We make the buying process simple by having your vehicle delivered right to your driveway. Visit us online at wilsongmc.com or stop in and come see us in Stillwater. We are professional grade at Wilson GMC. Good people helping good people.
Anytime is a good time to have a howling good time at Stone Wolf Casino. Located at exit 37 off the Cimarron Turnpike between Tulsa and Stillwater. Catch a game on the big screen inside the Wolf Sports Grill while you enjoy some great food and cold beverages. Plus, join the Players Club for your chance to win prizes in their weekly promotions. In a hurry? No problem. Grab some pizza at Mazzio's Go. While you are there, fill up your tank at the Travel Plaza. For food, fuel, and fun, stop by the Stone Wolf Casino.
Back in Dallas, and Coach Lutz rejoins us. Starting lineup the same?
We'll go the same way. Yeah, no, we're not going to change it at this point.
You love that question, don't you?
Yeah, no, it's no big deal. But yeah, we're not going to change it at this point.
And the keys against SMU, what are they?
Man, I'd say first and foremost, we've got to get back in transition and stop them, eliminate their transition, which that's going to start with us taking care of the basketball and us maybe doing a good job putting pressure on the rim. Like, we've got to get some extra chances and opportunities through offensive rebounding. We did a much better job against Wichita the other night there. And then, we've got to make sure that we keep them out of the paint, because they do a good job of getting to the paint and they do a good job of getting to the free throw line. They are a very good three-point shooting team. They just don't shoot a bunch, but their percentages and their numbers are good. So once that ball, gets into the half court, we have to recognize who we're guarding and make sure that we're there on the catch and not giving up threes. But we've got to be aggressive on the defensive end. This has got to be a physical, rugged battle, much like the Big 12. This is not going to be a chess match today. It's Sunday afternoon tackle football game in the front yard is what it needs to be. So if we'll do that without fouling, I think we'll give ourselves an opportunity.
Coach, good luck.
Thanks, guys.
Head Coach Steve Lutz, OSU at SMU, tip-off coming up. This is Cowboy basketball from Learfield.
Miss, your burger is served.
Thank you.
And if I may suggest a pairing, this is our finest Pepsi Zero Sugar. The sweetness of Pepsi perfectly balances the savory notes of your burger, while the citrus and carbonation elevates the taste for a truly stunning flavor profile. Bon appetit.
Now that is one perfect combination. If this is how the other half lives, I could get used to this. Burgers deserve Pepsi.
1890 Original is the go-to game day beverage for Cowboys everywhere. Brewed by Cowboys for Cowboys in Stillwater, the blonde ale is smooth, crisp, and refreshing. Named for the year OSU was founded, 1890 Original is available at OSU sporting events, the Iron Monk Tap Room, and statewide on draft and at your favorite stores. Make 1890 Original a part of your game day tradition. Keep it classy, Cowboys. Enjoy responsibly. Iron Monk Brewing Company, official craft beer of Oklahoma State Athletics.
If you're working on saving money in a bank account, but the little voice in your head says, what's the point? It hardly pays any interest. Listen to that voice, because it's right. You can do better, a lot better, by moving your money to Communication Federal Credit Union. CFCU offers high-yield deposit and high-yield checking options that are flexible, liquid, local, and secure, and will make your money grow even faster. It's worth it to save when you earn more. Move your money to Communication Federal Credit Union, federally insured by NCAA.
Whether it's a long line at the amusement park,
45 minutes.
waiting to get inside the club, or getting stuck at the DMV. Nobody likes to wait. Mercy is eliminating the wait for great health care. Our online tools mean you can get the care you need now. Mercy Now. More of what you need now. Visit mercynow.net.
At OG&E, for you to seize your day, it's up to us to keep your power on. That's why we're building a smarter grid that stops outages before they happen. In 2023 alone, these automated restorations saved more than 6.2 million customer minutes of interruption. But energy is about more than electricity. That's why with our partners, we've provided $100 million in customer bill assistance since 2021. Because at OG&E, we energize life.
Do you have someone who deserves to be honored for serving the community, country, and love for Oklahoma State and the Cowboys? Bob Moore Buick GMC and Bob Moore Kia are proud to present Hometown Heroes, honoring service members, teachers, doctors, and other deserving community members for their hard work. To learn more and nominate your hometown hero for their chance to be recognized at an OSU athletics event, visit okstate.com/Bob Moore today. Go Pokes.
We continue from Dallas. It's Oklahoma State and SMU coming up in the second round of the NIT. Let's go through the starters. For SMU, starting at guard, B.J. Edwards, 6'3", 185, a junior out of Knoxville, Tennessee. Played as a freshman at the University of Tennessee, saw limited time, 10 points, 4.5 rebounds per game. He had 16 points and 10 rebounds, his first career double-double in their win over Northern Iowa on Wednesday night.
Yeah, the thing you got to look out for with Edwards is just making things happen quickly. You have to get out there and jam him early, and you really have to make sure you make his life difficult when he gets involved in ball screen action.
The off guard, Chuck Harris, 6'4", 190, a senior from Ashburn, Virginia. It's been his first 3 seasons at Butler. He's averaged in double figures all 5 seasons of his collegiate career. This year, 12.5 points per game and 41% from 3. He's made 74 3-pointers.
Well, you cannot let him catch and shoot. You have to be there on the catch. You got to make him you have to run him off that line, too, and keep him out of the middle of the floor.
The third guard is Cario Oquendo, 6'4", 220, a senior from Titusville, Florida, 13.5 points, 7 rebounds per game.
You have to defend him without fouling. He's going to try to get it to the rim. He's going to try to use his size at 6'4" to be able to muscle his way inside against the Cowboys' smaller guards. You've got to have some help with him. And then the hard double teams, forcing him farther out toward the midcourt, that's going to be a key today, too.
At forward, Matt Cross, 6'7", 230, a senior from Beverly, Massachusetts. 12 points, 7.5 rebounds per game. Had a run of 16 straight games scoring in double figures. They ended against Northern Iowa Wednesday, had only 7 points and 4 rebounds.
You know, he plays with a lot of energy, a lot of intensity. He can shoot threes. He just makes a lot of little plays. But one thing he'll do, too, Dave, he'll try to accentuate. He'll try to draw fouls and kind of flail his body all over the place. You can't get caught up in that. You just got to be solid.
And at center is Samet Yugatolu, 7'2", 265, a freshman from Turkey, 10 points and 6 rebounds per game.
If you let him get deep post position, it's going to be hard for you to have success against him defensively. But, Dave, what you can do is try to engage him on the other end of the floor and in transition, wear him down. He is not very fleet of foot, but he has great hands and really knows how to play around the basket.
So all 5 SMU starters average in double figures. Head coach Andy Enfield, in his first year as head coach, spent the last 11 years at USC, where he made 5 NCAA tournaments. Was a head coach at Florida Gulf Coast for 2 seasons. He took Florida Gulf Coast to the Sweet 16 in 2013. Wins over Georgetown and San Diego State. He's a 55-year-old native of Shippensburg, Pennsylvania. Actually was in the finance business in New York City before he got into coaching, and he's married to a huge OSU fan, the former model Amanda Markham, a native of Mustang, who it's been reported met Andy Enfield when she through a mutual friend, got a ride from infield to Oklahoma State's NCAA tournament regional appearance in Boston in 2003. That's the year that the Cowboys beat Pennsylvania. Victor Williams scored 26 points and had a big lead against Syracuse before losing. So I guess in the case of Andy Enfield, that ride he gave to Amanda Enfield turned out to work out pretty good. That was his wife. How about that for a story?
Well, I mean, I guess in some ways he can recruit.
I guess he can. So let's turn the page and talk about the Cowboy starters for today. Starting at guard, Arturo Dean at the point. 5'11", 170 junior from Miami, 7 points, 2 rebounds, and 3 assists per game. Jamyron Keller is the off guard at 6'3", 210, a sophomore from St. Matthews, South Carolina. 5 points, 2 rebounds per game, had 12 points, made all 4 of his 3-point shots in the victory on Tuesday night. Third guard, Bryce Thompson, 6'6", 205 senior from Tulsa, 12.5 points, 2 rebounds per game, had 23 points, 4 rebounds, and scored the first 10 points of the game against Wichita on Tuesday night. Robert Jennings is at forward. 6'7", 230 junior from DeSoto, Texas, 5 points and 3.5 rebounds per game. And at center is Abu Usman, 6'10", 245, fifth-year player from Brooklyn, New York, 12.5 points, 5.5 rebounds per game. Steve Lutz, the head coach at Oklahoma State in his first year as head coach of the Cowboys, a one-time assistant to Matt Doherty here at SMU. Record of 84-52 in 4 years as a college head coach. Coming up, tip-off for Oklahoma State and SMU from here in Dallas. This is Cowboy basketball from Learfield.
Comes to a gun suicide attempt, all it takes is a moment.
Heather and I had an argument just like any other couple. I was lost. I had snapped. I had a gun and I was going to take my own life. Heather helped me realize that there was still a life to live for the better of myself, my family. My weapon is now safely put away.
A moment of crisis can happen to anyone. Store your guns, locked, unloaded, and away from ammo. Hear more safe stories at endfamilyfire.org. Brought to you by Brady and the Ad Council.
Hi, I'm Ryan Blaney, a third-generation race car driver, and I dedicate a lot of my time going fast. But when my grandpa was diagnosed with Alzheimer's, it was a very unexpected bump in the road for us. It's important to notice if older family members are acting differently or having trouble with routine tasks. Early detection of Alzheimer's can give your family time to explore support services and access available treatments. If you or your family are noticing changes, it could be Alzheimer's. Talk about seeing a doctor together. Visit alz.org/time-to-talk. A message from the Alzheimer's Association and the Ad Council.
Most of us like to be out in the sun. That's why sunscreen and other safety measures are key to protecting your skin from aging and cancer. The FDA recommends using a sunscreen with an SPF of 15 or higher. Also, look for broad spectrum on the label. That means both harmful ultraviolet A and B rays are blocked. Remember, SPF plus broad spectrum equal healthy fun in the sun. Visit www.fda.gov/sunscreen for more information. A message from the U.S. Food and Drug Administration.
How's business?
Good. Are you up to speed with the new beneficial ownership reporting requirements?
Sort of. What's it about?
It's a new initiative to help fight crimes like money laundering, fraud, and drug trafficking. A lot of small businesses like ours just have to report some basic info to the federal government about the real people behind them.
Reporting your company's beneficial ownership information is quick, secure, and free. And it helps protect U.S. national security. Learn more at fincen.gov/BOI.
On the Cowboy Sports Network from Learfield, it's time to turn up for tip-off.
Cowboys push it. Brantley drops alley-oop to Jennings for the slam. A one-handed jam by Robert Jennings off the alley-oop. Shot clock down to 10. Out to Avery, top of the key, shoots a deep three and hits. A big three-pointer for Chi-Chi Avery.
Cowboy basketball is brought to you by OG&E. We energize life. And by Charlie's Discount Drug, where discount is our middle name. Located at 723 South Walnut in Stillwater.
Steve Lutz picks up his biggest win in his first year as Oklahoma State's head coach as the students storm the floor, defeat number 9 Iowa State.
It's game time. The tip is moments away. This is the NIT tournament. Now let's go courtside. Here's the voice of the Cowboys, Dave Hunziker.
We're at the Moody Coliseum in Dallas for Cowboy basketball in the second round of the NIT as Oklahoma State at 16-17 takes on the SMU Mustangs, 24-10 on the year. Dave Hunziker, John Holcomb courtside here And there may be as many Oklahoma State fans here as there are SMU fans, John.
Lots of orange behind us and across the floor from us and up into the second level as well, Dave. And, crowd-wise, there are not a whole lot of people on the ends up in the 200 level on either end of the floor. But, boy, that's a good section, predominantly orange, behind the OSU bench. There are a few SMU fans that are among them, but they are outnumbered behind the Cowboy bench.
What are your keys today, John?
Transition defense has to be big. You want to make SMU have to earn their points today, and you can't let turnovers give them opportunities for fast break points. So transition defense has to be good. Offensive rebounding today, Dave. You're going to be outsized to a great degree, but I think there's a level of intensity and aggressiveness to Cowboys and physicality that they can play with that SMU is going to have a little bit of problem with. Finally, guarding the ball. SMU, as you heard Coach Lutz say, they do make a high percentage of threes. They don't shoot them as often as a lot of teams. Certainly not like Texas Tech, who shot 46 NCAA tournament record in their first round matchup the other day. But you don't want to let them break you down by getting into the paint. So guarding the ball is going to be at a premium for OSU today.
Let's pause 10 seconds for stations to identify themselves. You're listening to Oklahoma State basketball. Dave Hunziker, John Holcomb courtside, and our tip-off brought to you by MidFirst Bank, home of the OSU Visa debit card and the OSU Visa credit card. MidFirst Bank, true to you. Moody Coliseum seats 7,000. I would guess maybe half full, John, if we're lucky.
Yeah. And across the way, there's a pretty good section of SMU fans at midcourt in the 200 section below the suites on that side, which, by the way, Dave, I know we may have mentioned it, but the renovations they did in here when Larry Brown took over as head coach, it's really cool up at the top of the section across from us. They have suites built in, and it's not so high up that it's a poor vantage point. I mean, they've done a nice job with what they've changed here.
Cowboys in their black uniforms. White numbers trimmed in orange. SMU in its home white uniforms. Red numbers trimmed in blue. SMU across the chest. The Cowboys with those black unis and the cursive Cowboys across the chest in white. Looks like they're mopping up some wetness on the far side of the court before we get this underway.
Looks like we may have had a little spill.
Well, it happens. All is well, and we're ready to get this game underway. Yigatolu, the 7-foot Turk, 7'2", jumping center against Abu Usman. And the game's underway. SMU wins the tip, and they'll be working from right to left as you enjoy this game in the second round of the NIT. This is Cross, transfer from UMass, defended by Robert Jennings man-to-man. Spins on the dribble, takes it baseline, continues to back in, gets all the way to the rim, and he lays it off the glass and in, but we have a whistle. And I believe we have a traveling violation on SMU.
Stepped on the baseline.
Okay. So SMU turns it over. That's something the Cowboys could have an advantage in today. SMU can be turnover prone. Bryce Thompson on the dribble, over to the right elbow, top of the key to Arturo Dean. They work from left to right. Left wing to Keller. He drives the baseline, bounce pass, inside to Usman, jump hook, good.
Good find.
Many times this year against taller players, Usman would hurry that shot. He really gathered himself there. That's a good sign. It's 2-0 Oklahoma State. This is Yigatolu, the 7-footer. Spins right baseline, ducks under. Usman gets his shot blocked. He wanted a foul, didn't get it. Cowboys get the rebound. Arturo Dean into the front court, veers over to the right wing. Gets a screen from Usman. Arturo dribbles over toward the left elbow. Left corner, Robert Jennings. He's guarded by Cross. He backs him in on the dribble. Gets in the paint. Stops. Kicks it out to Keller. Top of the key. Three-pointer. Good.
There he goes. Just keep picking up where he left off on Tuesday.
And a quick timeout taken by SMU. Andy Enfield is taking the timeout to really lay into the officials. It's 5-0 Oklahoma State. He thought that the big 7-foot center, Yugitolu, was fouled on that last move.
Dave, there was contact on the arm, but I thought Abu got him after he let it go, but there was definite contact, and there could have been a foul. I wouldn't necessarily blame Andy Enfield for lighting into him. So now let's see how the game will be called over the next 2 to 3 minutes.
So a 5-0 start for Oklahoma State. Andy Enfield spent pretty much the entire time out really getting into the officials. And the officials did a good job, I will say, of really not escalating it. They stayed calm, explained their viewpoint, their thoughts on the situation, but didn't do anything to escalate it, which I give them credit for. Sometimes that's not true.
And they're still listening to Enfield, one of them. He's still talking with them. Now, Abu has to recognize this, Dave, and not go like trying to block a shot. He's just got to wall up here because it's going to be sensitive to whenever that ball goes inside again.
Exactly. Edwards on the dribble, top of the key to cross. Left wing Harris. Left corner, Oquendo for 3. It's good. Dario Oquendo knocks down the three-pointer. It's 5-3.
It's good ball movement by SMU.
SMU, one of only 2 teams in the top 60 in both offensive and defensive efficiency that did not make the NCAA tournament. The other is Ohio State. Now we have a foul on the other end on Oquendo of SMU.
Tried to pop the ball free from behind on Keller.
SMU without its starting point guard, Boopy Miller, again today. He did not play against Northern Iowa. Averages about 5 assists per game, scores in double figures. Dean bumped but maintains possession. Out it goes to Keller, left wing to Bryce Thompson. Beyond 3, Bryce lowers his head, drives, spins, 15-footer left side, good. Bryce Thompson got off to a good start Tuesday night. He scored the Cowboys' first 10. He gives Oklahoma State the lead at 7-3 now, a 4-point Cowboy advantage. Now a trap way outside on the right wing, and a foul is called. They had Edwards trapped, and a blocking foul is called. Is that on Usman?
Yes, it is. Got called for reaching in.
And Steve Lutz senses frustration from Abu, and that gets Pat Sumnick up off the bench and racing up to the scorer's table to check in, replacing Usman at center.
Well, all that banging around down low with Yugitolu, that's part of it. It can get your emotions bubbling a little.
Now the Cowboys get a steal. Thompson coast to coast for the slam.
Dean got in the way of that as well.
On the other end, an alley-oop to Oquendo underneath, and he dunks it in. Oklahoma State was a bit slow getting back. 9-5 Cowboys. 17:20 to play first half. Keller turns the corner, dribbles into the paint, top of the key right, Arturo Dean. Defended by Edwards, man-to-man. And SMU will show some zone. Out it goes to Bryce Thompson, left wing. Guarded by Cross, he gets a screen from Sumnick, dribbles up to the foul line, the ball slapped away, stolen by Harris. SMU counterattacks from right to left. Into the front court, three-pointer in flight, top of the key is an air ball by Harris. It goes untouched out of bounds to Oklahoma State. Brandon Newman coming off the second double-double of his career and first at Oklahoma State Tuesday night will come in for Robert Jennings as the Cowboys will go small here. 4 guards, Keller, Thompson, Brandon Newman, and Arturo Dean with Pat Sumnick at center.
Dave, we had an air ball 3 shot out of bounds by Wichita State to open the game the other night. I'm not sure what's in the water.
I don't know. Arturo Dean on the dribble. Cowboys up 9-5 about 3 minutes into the game. Dean crosses over, dribbles off to the right baseline, picks it up. Bounce pass knocked away out of bounds by Oquendo to the SMU bench, and the Cowboys will throw it in with 13 on the shot clock.
You see the active hands, Dave. Oquendo, Harris also the last time down.
Inbounds to Arturo Dean. He turns the corner, drives it left into a double team and lost it. He was trapped, and SMU comes away with it. Oquendo has it. He's stripped by Keller. Keller shoots it high into the air with a save. It's recovered, though, by SMU and the big 7-footer Yugitolu, who wanted another foul, didn't get it. Now we will have a foul. Harris was bumped by Arturo Dean. SMU seems flustered by the physical play, John.
Yes, and that's a good sign for OSU. And Harris dismissively waving at Dean after the foul was called. Arturo's first.
You know, right now, as an old TV analyst said to me one time, Cowboys are really getting after him like ants at a picnic. They're really annoying. Here's Harris on the dribble for SMU. Dribbles off to the left baseline. Shoots a fall-away 15-footer. It's short. And the rebound taken by the Cowboys and Khalil Brantley. Down the floor to Keller. Alley-oop to Thompson for the slam.
And Harris fell awkwardly and comes up limping a little bit, and that's why the whistle was blown. And he's going to have to come out of the game. They're going to sub for him.
He's replaced by 6'9" senior Tibet Gorner out of Istanbul, Turkey. Again, SMU without its starting point guard, Boopy Miller again.
Another great start offensively for Bryce Thompson, 6 points.
And the Cowboys have an 11-5 lead. SMU with the ball. Yikitolu, the 7'2" center, to Edwards' right wing. Right corner, Oquendo. He tries another three, and he hits. A tough shot. And Cario Oquendo has all 8 for SMU. It's 11-8, Oklahoma State. Oquendo is keeping SMU afloat. This is Sumnick. Right elbow. A couple of dribbles over to his left. Ball poked away from Newman, though, and he recovers. Newman dribbles over to the left side, draws a double team, now defended by the 7-footer Yigitolu, takes him on the drive, right wing to Keller, 4 to shoot. Keller splits defenders, ball slapped away and stolen by Cross of SMU. That's the 4th Cowboy turnover. Down the floor, Edwards drives, attacks, gets his shot blocked by Sumnick, but Pat is called for a foul. We have a timeout with 15-14 to play first half. It's Oklahoma State 11, SMU 8. This is Cowboy basketball from Learfield.
When second's making a play, short's got to cover.
A winning insurance strategy doesn't rely on one person.
Good hustle, good hustle.
2 things: communicate with your guys and make sure everyone's in the right coverage. It takes a team that knows its roles well, working together to provide an exceptional experience.
Set the screen. You have to protect yourself. All right, Wildcats on 3. 1, 2, 3, Wildcats!
At Shelter Insurance, you can count on our local agents and award-winning customer service to help you protect what matters most.
At Hard Rock Hotel and Casino Tulsa, you can be the hero of happy hour, be the talk of the table, be the life of the dinner party, be the center of the action, and be the star of the show. With the hottest games, the boldest flavors, and the biggest shows all in one place, there's no better place to be. Hard Rock Hotel and Casino Tulsa, the place to be.
Tired of seltzers that feel like a snowstorm in your stomach? Bored of the same old light beer or no time for fussy mixed drinks? Switch things up with Beatbox, OSU's official party punch. With a bold ABV that packs serious heat and flavors that refresh even in the winter cold, Beatbox keeps your spirits warm and game day spirits high. Low sugar, non-carbonated, and resealable, Beatbox is built for on-the-go celebration, from packed arenas to post-game bonfires. Because there ain't no party like a Beatbox party. Go Cowboys and stay warm out there. Please drink responsibly. Must be 21 or older.
Celebrate Oklahoma State with a visit to Stillwater's world-famous Eskimo Joe's and Mexico Joe's. Choose from signature cheese fries or sizzling hot fajitas to cure your game day cravings. The games always end up at Joe's. 15-14 to play first half here in Dallas. It's OSU 11, SMU 8. Or better said, it's OSU 11 and Cario Oquendo 8. He has all of the points for the Mustangs so far. On 3 of 3 from the field, 2 of 2 from three-point range. His other basket was on an alley-oop dunk. The rest of the Mustangs are 0 for 3 from the field. The Cowboys, a perfect 5 for 5 to start. Bryce Thompson with 6 of the Cowboys' 11 points. Jamyron Keller has made a three-pointer. He made 4 in the win over Wichita State. Points in the paint, 8-2 in favor of OSU so far.
Be interesting to see how this, it's just so hard to gauge in these types of games. When you're not familiar with teams, it's just hard to get a reference point. Do you feel that way? It's like, okay, is SMU playing poorly? Are they playing well? What did the first 4 minutes mean? Sometimes I have a hard time figuring out exactly, trying to get a feel for where things stand. Do you feel that way?
Yeah, I do, Dave, and I think it would sound very to say Kario Okendo has brought his A game. But it's not just that he's scored all 8 points for them. He's been very active defensively, very active hands defensively. And here he goes to the free throw line. He could be in double figures less than 5 minutes into the game if he makes both of these.
Yeah, he's pulling his Bryce Thompson imitation. Bryce scored the first 10 on Tuesday night against Wichita State, and Oquendo makes the first. He's a good foul shooter. %82 on the year. And he makes the second. He has the first 10 for SMU. It's 11-10 Oklahoma State.
2-2-1 3/4 court trap. Cowboys now with Connor Dow in the game. And it looks like SMU's going zone. As you mentioned, Dave, they will play this. You've got to keep moving side to side, and ball reversals are big against this.
Khalil Brantley, top of the key, right wing to Newman. Not much happening on this possession. 7 to shoot. Right wing to Thompson. 4 to shoot. To Dow. Left wing Brantley. Left corner Newman. He shoots for 3 and scores as the shot clock came to a close. Newman knocked down the 3, coming off a double-double Tuesday night.
How did he get that open? He just passed it around the perimeter.
14-10 Oklahoma State. Cowboys are still perfect from the field, 6 for 6. And now we have Edwards and Brantley becoming tangled up near midcourt, and a foul is called on Khalil. Be the 4th on Oklahoma State.
Just the first on Khalil.
Usman returns and Sumnick is out. Jamyron Keller comes back into the game. Bryce Thompson will go to the bench.
Coach Lutz is going to draw up a little bit of a zone attack for Bryce before he sits down.
Cross for SMU. Right baseline, turns, faces, spins on the dribble against Newman. Running jumper from 6, misses. Rebound to Boo Usman. Outlet to Khalil Brantley. Brantley dribbles down the left sideline into the front court, fires at left corner to Newman. He's already made a 3, and the Cowboys haven't missed a shot yet. Brantley back to Newman, left wing. Bounce pass to Usman, left block. He spins, he drives up and under layup, missed. He lost control of it going up. And Yugitolu, the 7-footer with the rebound for SMU. Boy, he's a lot quicker than Yugitolu, John. I think that's obvious already. On the other end, Gorner for 3 right corner misses.
Good
rebound taken by Khalil Brantley. Brantley down the left sideline into the front court. Shovels it to Dow, left wing. Left corner to Brantley. Drives the left baseline. Kicks it across the floor to Keller. Top of the key to Newman. SMU appears to be back in a man-to-man. To Dow, left wing. Top of the key to Brantley. 14 to shoot. Cowboys lead 14-10. Brantley behind the back on the dribble. Drives it left. Attacks the rim. Gets his shot blocked out of bounds by, guess who? Oquendo. And it'll be Oklahoma State ball with 8 on the shot clock.
But the quickness from Brantley being manned up on the perimeter, boy, you like that because he can get to the rim. He can shake that defender and get to the rim. It's just a matter of making a good decision once he gets there.
Cowboys inbounding left baseline underneath with 8 to shoot. In it goes to Brantley, 6 to shoot. Brantley, top of the key, dribbles up to the foul line, shoots a tough jumper and misses. And the rebound to Gorner of SMU.
Missed a man in the corner.
Yeah. Edwards into the front court, right baseline to Cross. He drives, gets into traffic in the lane, out to Gorner, top of the circle. Right wing to Edwards. Correction, that's Harris for SMU. Dribbles off to the right corner, kicks it out to Cross, way outside, top of the circle. 11 to shoot. Cross dribbles up to the foul line, turned away by Keller. Bounce pass to the right block. Turnaround jumper is blocked by Usman, rebounded by Keller on the run. Keller across the floor, right wing to Khalil Brantley. Out it goes to Dow, left wing Newman. Left side, Keller for 3. It's good, and the Cowboys knock down another 3. They're 3 for 3 from three-point range. It's a 17-10 Oklahoma State advantage, the biggest for the Cowboys today. Cross on the dribble, right corner. Backing in against Dow. Spins baseline side on the dribble. Throws up a 6-footer. Misses. Rebound, Connor Dow, the pokes.
Well, it made it tougher. The good sliding help defense from Usman made that a tough shot for Cross.
Newman, left wing. Dumps it down to Usman, left baseline. He spins, he drives, he shoots and scores. And a foul called. Counted for Bigaboo.
He used his body to shield from the block and also drew the contact.
Johan Traore, the Frenchman, gets the foul. He is out. Yugitolu quickly back in. Get our first look at Keon Ambrose Hilton, the 6'9 senior forward from Toronto, Ontario. So Usman at the line to try to give the Cowboys a 10-point lead at the 12-19 mark of the first half. Edwards stepped into the lane too soon, but Usman made it anyway. Ubu has 5 points, and it's 20-10 Cowboys with 12:19 to play first half. Really good start. Ambrose Hilton hands it off to Oquendo. Oquendo has scored all 10 for SMU. Top of the key to Edwards with a white headband. Throws it underneath to Yugitolu. The 7-footer shot is blocked from behind, out of bounds by Usman. Yugitolu again politicking for a foul. Did not get it.
David, the thing that Abu's got to look out for, he can't just keep swatting like that, because at some point he's going to end up picking up a second foul, and he's been too valuable on the floor.
Yugitolu backing in on the dribble. Spins, jump hook, a wild shot, hit the backboard, missed the rim as Abu held his ground. He's fired up as the Cowboys bring it into the front court. Now a foul away from the ball on whom?
I think they got, Robert Jennings was running down the floor and got bumped. They may take another look at this one, too.
Yeah, Cowboys are smiling because they sense very clearly that SMU is quite frustrated by the first 8 minutes. Timeout with 11:49 to play first half. Oklahoma State leads SMU 20-10. This is Cowboy basketball from Learfield.
Hey Cowboys, we know life can throw some tough challenges your way. So when it's overwhelming, remember you're not alone. While you're packing the stands at Gallagher-Iba Arena to cheer on the Cowboys this season, be sure to check in on your friends and those a part of the Cowboy family. Call or text 988 to talk to crisis counselors who are trained to help anyone struggling with mental health crisis. Visit wellness.okstate.edu for any additional resources. We take care of one another. It's the Cowboy way. Text or call 988 for help.
At Brahms, we offer more than just burgers, shakes, and fries. We have an entire fresh market for your everyday grocery needs, from farm fresh milk to meats, freshly baked breads, and produce. We also carry a wide variety of our premium ice cream, frozen yogurt, and sherbet. And with Brahms delivery trucks running 7 days a week, our items are always fresh. Stop by your neighborhood Brahms Fresh Market for an incredibly fast, incredibly convenient grocery shopping experience, so you can spend more time on things that matter most.
This is McGruff the Crime Dog, and I need you to help me take a bite out of crime. Another teenager, victim to fake pills bought from social media. This doesn't seem like a drug deal, but it definitely is. Should buying prescription pills be that easy? Many fake pills contain fentanyl, and an amount small enough to fit on the tip of a pencil can be lethal. So listen, before buying pills from social media, think again. Learn more at mcgruffpsa.org and go for real. Brought to you by USPTO and the National Crime Prevention Council.
If you want to know who's doing a whole lot for the state of Oklahoma, look no further than the people of Oklahoma Oil and Natural Gas. From contributing billions to education, funding medical research, and supporting the arts, they are deeply invested in the well-being of our state. The Cowboys currently invested in a strong start in this NIT second-round matchup with 11:49 to play in the first half here at Moody Coliseum in Dallas. It's OSU 20, SMU 10. All 10 points for SMU, courtesy of Kario Oquendo. In fact, Oquendo hasn't missed a shot. The rest of the Mustangs are 0 for 9 from the field. The Cowboys are out rebounding SMU 9-3 so far. And OSU with a blistering 73% from the field. 8 of 11 overall, 3 for 3 from three-point range. Jamiron Keller continues his hot three-point shooting. He's 2 for 2 so far today. He has 6. Bryce Thompson has 6. And the Cowboys are outscoring the Mustangs in the paint 10-2. You know, we go back to Andy Enfield calling that really quick timeout because he thought Yugitolu got fouled inside. Sometimes, Dave, that's a coach also realizing that maybe his guys mentally aren't quite where he wants them to be. Because you can let them play and play through it and see how the game's being called, but that was an awfully quick timeout.
It was. You know, Steve Lutz told us earlier this morning, it may be Sunday, but this needs to be a Sunday afternoon backyard football game. So far, that's what it's been. And a pretty good shooting display as well.
Harris back on the floor for SMU, and he'll guard Brantley.
And Khalil has the ball. Dribbles over to the right side. Foul line to Thompson. One dribble, foul line jumper. Good.
Oh, that's just the way you draw it up, isn't it?
Bryce Thompson has 8 points. He's been on a great run as of late. 22-10 Oklahoma State. Cowboys are up by 12, their biggest lead. 11.5 to play first half. This is Ambrose Hilton, the 6'9 forward. Right baseline, the ball swatted away from Edwards by Thompson, but Edwards recovers in the right corner. Backs in on the dribble and is fouled to reach in on Oklahoma State.
Oh, well, you had him bumped off the spot, too. They're really getting up into SMU, making it difficult for them to find any rhythm. First foul on Bryce.
Inbounds underneath, knocked away from Oquendo. Loose ball out of bounds off the Cowboys. Keller was the initial defender. Khalil Brantley, I think it was, came over and almost saved the ball, but SMU will throw it in again.
That's good second effort because Oquendo got open initially, but Keller fought over the top to keep that from being an easy inbounds pass under the basket.
Edwards will inbound it for SMU. Does so to Harris, left baseline. Defended by Bryce Thompson. Dribbles up toward the left elbow. Shoots the jumper and scores.
First basket for SMU by someone other than Oquendo.
Comes from Chuck Harris. It's 22-12 Cowboys. 11 minutes to play in the half. Here's Usman underneath, and he throws it in from 3. That was a nice shovel pass from Brantley, who had penetration into the defense. Shoveled it to Usman in the lane for the bucket. Abu has 7 points, and the Cowboy lead is 24-12. Yekatolu on the dribbles. Cut off at the right elbow by Usman. Kicks it out to Harris on the right wing. Harris now dribbles off toward the baseline. Now a curl dribble out to the perimeter. Top of the key to Edwards. Lob underneath to Yogatulu. He fakes, goes up, misses the jumper. Rebound, ping-ponged around, taken by Robert Jennings of the post.
And he is frustrated, Dave. He's throwing his hands up every time.
On the other end, Jennings catches and lays it off the glass and in, and a timeout taken by Andy Enfield. 10:24 to play first half. Oklahoma State leads SMU 26-12. The Cowboys are 11 of 14 from the field.
And you beat him down the floor. The thing that's obvious with Igatolu, he can't get off the floor, Dave, and the foot, the quickness and the rallying to the paint defensively by the Cowboys, he's just not able to get comfortable at all so far. And that's the second timeout taken by Andy Enfield here in the half.
Let's take a look at a broader perspective, our Bronze Fresh Market Fresh Take.
The physical nature with which the Cowboys are playing the game is giving almost everyone that's been on the floor for SMU fits. You could exempt Oquendo from that, and to a certain degree Harris, but he hasn't been out there that often. But the Cowboys are really being physical defensively, and they're not letting SMU just get into what they want to get into in the half court.
That's
15-2 run for the Cowboys over the last 420.
That's our Brahms Fresh Market Fresh Take. Stock up on all your grocery needs at your neighborhood Brahms Fresh Market. Incredibly fresh, incredibly convenient. That's Brahms. And a terrific Oklahoma State contingent here has been entertained by these first 10 minutes of basketball. SMU into the front court trying to regroup. They put Colbert into the game for the first time. Andy Enfield's trying to find someone who can give him some quality minutes. Here's Oquendo, right wing for 3, and he knocks it down. There has been the only player that's really had anything going for SMU on either end of the court. Oquendo has 13 of their 15. 26-15 Oklahoma State. Khalil Brantley on the dribble. Top of the key to Usman, back to Brantley between the two circles.
Got a big man on him. He should be able to shake him. It's about when you get in the paint, what do you do?
Brantley bounce pass to Thompson, foul line, turnaround jumper is good. A tough shot by Thompson. He has 10. 28-15 Oklahoma State on the other end. Oquendo to the rim, running jumper off the glass and in. Oquendo has 15 of SMU's 17. And it's a 28-17 Oklahoma State lead with 9:28 to play first half. Brantley to Jennings, top of the key. Jennings turns down to 3, drives it left, stumbles, throws it inside, it's knocked away, stolen by SMU. Edwards drives, goes to the rim, kicks it underneath, layup by Oquendo is good.
That's an example of that defensive transition. You got to get back after you had two guys down near the basket. The bad pass by Jennings was almost like a tailor-made fast break for SMU.
28-19, Oklahoma State by 9. Thompson right baseline. Turnaround jumper from 10. Misses off the front of the rim. Offensive rebound, Usman. And what do we have? We have a foul on SMU.
That's going to be the second on Ambrose Hilton.
Team foul number 4 on the Mustangs. Usman out. Khalil Brantley out. Arturo Dean and Pat Sumnick are in. Cross returns for SMU, and Ambrose Hilton takes his 2 fouls to the bench. Inbounds to Dean in the right corner. Arturo dribbles out to the perimeter. Left wing, Jamyron Keller. Keller drives, spins to his right, floats it out to Thompson between the 2 circles. Shot clock at 10. Bryce gets a screen to his right, draws a double team, drives it right, leans in, 10-footer, misses. Rebound kept alive by Bryce, 2 to shoot. Kicks it out to Dean, left wing, 3-pointer. Rattles out, no good. Rebound SMU. SMU on the run. This is Harris in the front court. Underneath to Tolbert, and he was shoved from behind by Arturo Dean and fouled. Team foul number 6.
Second on Arturo, I believe. Very quickly, Khalil Brantley back into the lineup.
Robert Jennings is out.
Arturo very frustrated as he comes back over to the bench.
Brandon Newman is in for the Pokes. And Arturo Dean leaves the game. Inbounds to Colbert for SMU. To the right side to Cross. Pass got away, but he recovers in front of the sideline. Top of the key to Edwards. Edwards drives it left, attacks, leaning jumper, blocked. Rebounded by Khalil Brantley. I think Sumnick got the block. Brantley speeds down the center of the floor. Top of the key left to Newman. Newman with a shot fake. Right wing to Brantley. Fans here in Dallas wanted to travel, didn't get it. It almost was. Brantley to Keller, left wing. Left corner, back to Newman. Newman defended by Cross. 13 to shoot. Cowboys lead 28-19. Bounce pass, knocked away from Sumnick. Goes out of bounds to the left corner. And it'll be Oklahoma State ball with 8 to shoot after a timeout. 7:49 to play first half. It's Oklahoma State 28, SMU 19. This is Cowboy basketball from Learfield.
Here at OSU, even in the chill of winter, our drinks bring the heat and a wild streak. Beatbox Party Punch delivers a bold 11.1% ABV with mouth-watering flavors and a resealable cap. Perfect for celebrating courtside or cheering in the stands. Seltzers and light beers, they leave you feeling bloated. Beatbox? It's the low-sugar, high-energy punch that keeps the winter festivities going strong. Bundle up, sip smart, and bring the energy, Cowboys. Please drink responsibly. Must be 21 or older.
Ever misplace your debit card or notice suspicious transactions? Freak out no more with the new Card Control Gateway from Communication Federal Credit Union. With the Pay Me debit card from CFCU, you can block cards and limit purchases in real time. With just one tap, you can freeze your card, set alerts, and spending limits on your own. And when things are under control, you can unfreeze or modify card settings. Find out more with a Pay Me debit card only from Communication Federal Credit Union. Must be enrolled in CFCU Digital Banking to activate controls. Federally insured by NCAA.
Whether it's a long line at the amusement park,
45 minutes,
waiting to get inside the club, or getting stuck at the DMV. Nobody likes to wait. Mercy is eliminating the wait for great health care. Our online tools mean you can get the care you need now. Mercy Now. More of what you need now. Visit mercynow.net.
Do you know how your hard-earned money is being invested and why? Do you know what you're paying your advisor for your investments? If you answered no to either of those questions, you should call Will Gungle at Buffalo Capital Management, 580-324-4699. Your Cowboy choice for financial planning, 580-324-4699. 7 minutes, 49 seconds remaining first half here in Dallas. It's OSU 28, SMU 19. The Cowboys will have the ball when play resumes. Kario Okendo for the Mustangs with 17 of SMU's 19 points. He is 6 for 6 from the field, 3 of 3 from three-point range. The rest of the team is 1 for 12 from the field. The Cowboys are led by Bryce Thompson with 10. Abu Usman has 7 and 4 rebounds and 3 blocks. Jamyron Keller has made 2 threes. He has 6. The Cowboys are outscoring the Mustangs in the paint 18-6, 6-4 in fast break points. Cowboys have turned it over 5 times. SMU 3 points from turnovers, even at 4.
Winner of this game will get the winner of Arkansas State and North Texas. We don't really have any for sure information. Of course, we don't even know who the opponent is, but from what I can sort of gauge, I'll speculate just a little bit on this. If North Texas wins, I think the Cowboys would host North Texas. They may have some sort of arena conflict that would prevent them from hosting. If Arkansas State wins and the Cowboys advance, I think we are off to Jonesboro, Arkansas. That's my understanding. I'm speculating a bit, but that seems to be the direction it might be going.
I hear Jonesboro is really pretty this time of year, Dave.
It absolutely is. Inbounds to Newman, left corner. He shoots an open 3 and scores.
Oh, what great. The double screen. And you run Newman in one direction. He comes back around the screen, and he's wide open.
Cowboys are 4 for 5 from three-point range. It's 31-19 Oklahoma State. Edwards on the dribble. Dribbles off toward the right side. Left wing to Harris. 12 to shoot for SMU. Harris draws a double team from Sumnick. Dribbles out of it. Takes it right side. Whips it back to Cross. Left wing. He shoots a wide open 3 and it pinballs out. No good. The rebound out of bounds off Colbert of SMU underneath. And it'll be Cowboy basketball.
The Cowboys dodged one there. They had the high double team on the ball on Harris near midcourt. And good ball movement from SMU to get out of that. Found Cross.
Oklahoma State is led by as many as 14. SMU has not led. 31-19 Pokes. Sumnick has it poked away by Colbert. On the other end, it's Edwards driving. Missed the layup. Rebound. Lost by Cross. He got it back. Tried to slam it off of Sumnick and lost the ball. Cowboys have it with numbers. Thompson across court. Left corner to Brantley. Brantley for 3. Missed it short. Rebound. And a foul is called on Oklahoma State on Brantley.
I believe that's going to be the second on Khalil. So you've got both your guards now with 2 fouls.
That's team foul number 7, so we'll go to the other end for 1 and 1. .6:50 to play first half. Oklahoma State leads SMU 31-19.
Well, that's tough, too.
Goriner at the free throw line for SMU. Just his 7th free throw attempt of the year. He's 3 for 6. He makes the first.
But you got what you wanted after surviving the turnover by Sumnick. He hustles back, and they made it tough at the rim. You get a transition look at a 3.
And Goriner makes the second as well. It's a 10-point game, 31-21.
That's just the 3rd SMU player to score this half.
It's wild. Cowboys, meanwhile, have 4 players with 6 points or more. Khalil Brantley on the dribble now, stops right elbow. Needs help. Throws it out to Keller near the top of the key. He kicks it back to Brantley in the left corner, outside the arc. Shot clock at 13. He takes Oquendo on the drive. Spins, turnaround jumper. Missed. Tough shot. Rebounded by Cross of SMU. Down the floor to Oquendo. He drives it right. Stopped on the baseline by Newman. Feeds a cutting Cross. Kicks it out left corner. Goriner for 3. It's good. Cowboys' 14-point lead has been cut in half. It's 31-24. Newman on the dribble. Plays it to Thompson. Thompson drives, kicks it underneath. It's knocked away from Sumnick. It's stolen by SMU. Mustangs push it. Oquendo takes it all the way to the rim and lays it in, and a timeout, Oklahoma State. 6 minutes to play, first half, and it's a 31-26 Cowboy lead. SMU has scored 7 in a row in the last 50 seconds. A 7-0 run.
Dave, they are really good, SMU is, at turning your mistakes into transition baskets. That's why our first key was about the Cowboys' transition defense, but you've seen them now on 3 different occasions where the Cowboys turn it over in the paint, and you have 2 of your players aggressively kind of going toward the basket. Well, you turn it over, they're running, and it's 5-on-3.
Whether Brahms is your stop for a burger and ice cream or your weekly trip for groceries or the fresh market, Brahms is proud to be a part of your family tradition. Brahms Farm Fresh for over 50 years and a proud partner of the Pokes. SMU has really dialed it up defensively, John.
Yeah, they talked a lot in the video scouting report. They talked a lot about the active hands that SMU has. I mean, they are very active. Even when you get a bite, you think about Arturo Dean and how he will get steals or produce loose balls, and by sneaking up behind a defender. SMU is kind of the same way with a couple of their guys. Got to be strong with the ball.
Abu Usman, top of the key, defended by Colbert. Colbert's given them some good minutes off the bench. Been a part of this run. Now Usman in a double team. What do we have? A whistle and a foul on SMU.
I think they're going to give it to Colbert. His first.
Oh, and Andy Enfield politicking to get this looked at.
Boy, I wonder about it. I was blocked out whether Boo got an elbow up around above the shoulders.
Steve Lutz is really upset that they're taking a look at this.
Again, I didn't see it.
Because they weren't going to look at it, John, until Andy Enfield threw a fit. 31-26, Cowboys up 5 here as we await the final judgment.
Well, he's just trying. They're up in the cylinder, though, Dave. They've got to give him space. They've got... And Abu
took a shot to the head himself.
Yes. They're going to get the third member of the crew in here to take a look, too.
I don't know that I like the look on the official's face.
No, the longer it takes to
the more likely it's going to be a flagrant foul. Yeah, I think this is going against Oklahoma State. 31-26 Cowboys, 5:44 to play. The original foul was a push on SMU that occurred before Usman made what might have been ruled as illegal contact that would have led to a flagrant foul.
Well, they're still talking, and they're having the Cowboys come back over to their side. Meanwhile, Steve Lutz trying to encourage Arturo Dean. Boy, and Abu walks off. He is upset. He is upset. I think they're calling, and Abu saying some things drew the official's attention, but now Steve Lutz is having a conversation with that official. And again, these are not Big 12 officials that we are accustomed to seeing. And so Steve Lutz covering his mouth while he's saying something, but it's going to go against Abu. And now Coach Lutz trying to explain it to Abu, and Abu frustrated. Technical foul. And that's the
Here's
second
the sad thing.
Abu.
If Andy Enfield doesn't politic for that, they wouldn't even have looked at it.
Exactly. Well, I mean, listen, credit to Enfield for getting their attention on it.
Well, we talked earlier about he's a good recruiter. Free throw on the way by Harris is in. It's 31-27.
Steve Lutz still talking with the official.
And he makes both free throws, and it's 31-28.
31-28, but what about the original foul on Colbert?
Yeah, that's a good point, John.
What about the original foul? So what happens there? I mean, well, the Cowboys...
Yeah, I'm a little confused because that foul occurred before the contact that Abu made.
And I thought I heard the referee say to Steve Lutz, first is the call on Colbert.
And that is correct. Colbert did get the foul. SMU's got the ball. They could tie with a three-pointer. They've been down by 14. Harris cross-court to cross left corner, shoots for three and scores, and the game is tied at 31.
You need a disciplined set here. Get something at the rim.
These are situations on the road where the Cowboys have struggled. Let's see if they can bounce back here. Thompson, left baseline, 18-footer is good. Another tough shot made by Bryce. He has 12. That ends a 12-0 SMU run. Cowboys have led by as many as 14. Colbert whips it across the floor, right corner, Oquendo for three. It's good. And SMU has its first lead.
He cannot miss.
He has 22 points. He's 8 for 8 for the field and 4 for 4 from three. It's 34-33 SMU.
Just keep answering. And a whistle out front on Harris.
Fouled Arturo Dean.
Just his first.
Yeah, this makes me think, and we don't want to dwell on this much. It's a lot like the UCF game in Orlando, John.
That's exactly what I was thinking, Dave.
Cowboys jumped out to a pretty good first half lead, and then once it went downhill, they just didn't recover. Dean hounded by two defenders. Right wing to Newman. Right corner Jamiron Keller. Back out to Newman. Across the floor to Thompson. Bryce outside the arc. Takes a couple of dribbles. Fall away 16-footer. Good. Bryce is feeling it. He has 14 points on 6 of 8 shooting, and the Cowboys regain the lead 35-34. SMU in the front court. Cross. Right wing. Foul line extended. Defended by Newman. Backs him in on the dribble. Pass. Gets away. Scooped up by Keller at midcourt for the Cowboys. He drives. Goes to the rim. Missed the layup. Rebound tipped out to Keller in the corner. Another chance. Shovels it to Newman. Left wing. Top of the key to Thompson. Rice. One dribble. Shoots for three. Top of the key. Misses short. Offensive rebound Arturo Dean. Left corner to Keller. Feeds a cutting. Thompson. Layup. Good. And a foul called. Count it for Bryce.
How about that multiple effort? And Colbert has picked up his second.
Timeout, 3:43 to play first half. Oklahoma State leads SMU 37-34. This is Cowboy basketball from Learfield.
Hey Cowboys, we know life can throw some tough challenges your way. So when it's overwhelming, remember you're not alone. While you're packing the stands at Gallagher-Iba Arena to cheer on the Cowboys this season, be sure to check in on your friends and those a part of the Cowboy family. Call or text 988 to talk to crisis counselors who are trained to help anyone struggling with mental health crisis. Visit wellness.okstate.edu for any additional resources. We take care of one another. It's the Cowboy way. Text or call 988 for help.
Anytime is a good time to have a howling good time at Stone Wolf Casino. Located at exit 37 off the Cimarron Turnpike between Tulsa and Stillwater. Catch a game on the big screen inside the Wolf Sports Grill while you enjoy some great food and cold beverages. Plus, join the Players Club for your chance to win prizes in their weekly promotions. In a hurry? No problem. Grab some pizza at Mazzio's Go. While you are there, fill up your tank at the Travel Plaza. For food, fuel, and fun, stop by the Stone Wolf Casino.
Wilson GMC continues to be a proud partner of Oklahoma State Athletics. As a family-owned business, Wilson GMC has been serving the community for years with affordable vehicles to families across Oklahoma. With an extensive inventory to choose from, our friendly team at Wilson GMC is sure to help you find the perfect one. We make the buying process simple by having your vehicle delivered right to your driveway. Visit us online at wilsongmc.com or stop in and come see us in Stillwater. We are professional grade at Wilson GMC. Good people helping good people.
Communication Federal Credit Union has all the tools to make your financial life easier, from Visa debit cards to mobile banking to home and auto loans. They have you covered. Stop by any CFCU branch across Oklahoma and experience the Communication Federal difference. Federally insured by NCAA. SMU stormed back from down by as much as 14 to take the lead on the Cowboys, 34-33, but OSU has answered. Bryce Thompson with a fadeaway jump shot, and then after a steal by Jamiron Keller and a couple of offensive rebounds for OSU, Keller found Thompson for a driving layup and the foul. It's 37-34. Thompson will be at the line to try to make it 38-34 with 3:43 to play in the first half here in Dallas. Kario Okendo has been brilliant for the Mustangs in this first half. 22 points. He's 8 of 8 from the field, 4 of 4 from three-point range. He's made both free throws in almost 16 minutes of action. Bryce Thompson has 16 on 8 of 11 from the field. Abu Usman, 7 points, 4 rebounds, but 2 fouls. The second one, a technical foul when he was actually fouled first by Colbert. But they called Abu for a technical foul after Andy Enfield got after the officiating crew to have them they took a look at it. And the call went against Abu, so he has 2 fouls. Arturo Dean has 2. Khalil Brantley has 2. Thompson just 1, and Pat Sumnick with 1. No one else has committed a foul. Colbert and Keon Ambrose Hilton each with 2 for the Mustangs. Cowboys are outscoring SMU 20-8 in the paint. The Cowboys have turned it over 8 times. The Mustangs 5.
Biggest lead for the Cowboys was at 26-12 with 10:24 to play first half. SMU went on a 12-0 run. Eventually took a 1-point lead, and now the Cowboys have a chance to go back up 4 as Bryce Thompson, who's already scored 16 points, will be at the line to try to finish off a 3-point play that was, as you said, triggered by nothing but willpower and hustle.
Love seeing that. Love seeing that.
Misses a free throw, though, and a rebound taken by Edwards of SMU. (37-34) Cowboys. SMU was a 9.5-point favorite, according to the odds makers. Edwards, top of the key left, dribbles across the floor, spins into the paint, takes it to the rim, nearly walked, kicks it out top of the key left to Harris. Three-pointer, good. SMU is 7 of 10 from three-point range, and the game is tied at 37.
Just keep attacking them. Keep attacking them smartly. Be strong with the ball.
3:10 to play first half. Arturo Dean to Bryce Thompson. Way outside right wing, Jamiron Keller. SMU in a man-to-man. They've shown a little bit of zone. Back out to Dean, top of the circle. Right wing, Thompson. Correction, that's Newman. Dribbles, spins, 8 to shoot, needs help. Tried to force up a shot, got it blocked. Then he gets it back, has it knocked away out of bounds underneath, and it's off of SMU, I believe, and the Cowboys will inbound left baseline underneath with 3.4 seconds to shoot.
Bench hollering out, making sure the guys on the floor know.
Inbounds to Arturo Dean. 2 to shoot. Arturo forces up the 3 and draws a foul. Oh, my goodness. What a bad foul. What a terrible foul by Edwards. Dean, who's probably 4 inches shorter than Edwards, maybe more, just chucking up a desperation 3. And Edwards, who's 6'3", and Dean, who's 5'11", if you really stretch him out.
Wasn't much there, Dave.
I mean, that's a 5-inch height advantage. There's no reason to even get close to him. Dean at the line, 3 free throws in the first one. He missed terribly. Clangs off the back of the rim, no good.
Dave, Arturo does not look quite the same as he did Tuesday.
He does not. In fact, he looked like he was hobbling around a little bit on the last possession as he makes a first free throw. A second free throw, rather. 1 for 2 so far. That's his first point.
But he's still got to be smart defensively. That's why Edwards took it at him on the other end, because he's got 2 fouls. He's having to play with 2.
And Dean makes the third. He makes the final 2 free throws after missing the first. It's 39-37 Oklahoma State. With 2:40 to play in the first half. SMU is 7 of 10 from 3. 7 of their 12 field goals have been threes. Here's Edwards, right side, foul line jumper misses, and the rebound taken by Jamiron Keller of the Pokes.
Dean played off of him, baited him into shooting that.
Bryce Thompson drives it right, fakes, goes up, throws up the jumper, and draws a foul, a late whistle. But Bryce Thompson will be at the line to shoot 2.
And I think that is number 3 on Colbert. And they're having to put him out there because he's... Yeah, it is the 3rd on Colbert. They're having to put him out there, Dave, because Yukatulu, who's checking back in, is not athletic enough for this game.
Exactly. Colbert is more athletic at 6'10", and he's quicker. Thompson makes the first free throw. Bryce has 17 first half points.
But here's the thing. Yugitolu now will not have to deal with Usman because you've got Abu with 2 fouls. He'll probably sit the rest of the half. So it's up to Robert Jennings to keep Yugitolu out of position.
Thompson missed the second free throw. SMU rebounds. Cowboys 4 for 7 at the line. It's 40-37 Oklahoma State with 2:10 to play first half. Oklahoma State led by 14 in the first half. SMU actually took a 1-point lead at 34-33. Here's Harris on the dribble, top of the key to Oquendo. He's had the hot hand. He drives it left, and he's fouled by Jamiron Keller.
It's the first on Keller.
Yeah, and Oquendo is so strong. And I think that's where the issue is really coming into play. He's able to get an angle. And even though he's 220, he is a strong, thick 220. 2 shots for Oquendo. And he misses a first.
What? He missed a shot?
That's his first miss of the day. He made his first 8 shots from the field, including 4 for 4 from three-point range. And lo and behold, his first miss is a free throw. But he makes the second, goes 1 for 2. He has 23 points. It's a 40-38 Oklahoma State lead with 1:55 to play first half. Bryce Thompson way outside left wing. He's been hot for the Cowboys. Dribbles off to the left corner. Bounce pass to Jennings. Foul on extended left side. Left corner to Dean. Arturo shoots for 3. Missed badly. Too hard. Rebounded by Cross of SMU. Arturo struggling, John.
Yeah. Had a little bit of an opening, but shot that too hard. The defender was flying at him. I think that affected his release.
Harris on the dribble for SMU. Heads over toward the left wing. Top of the key, Oquendo, a deep 3. It's good. 26 for Oquendo, 41-40. Keller open for 3 left corner, misses. Rebound across of SMU with 1:09 to play in the half. Oquendo has it again, right wing. Inside it goes, and a foul is called as Yugitolu is bumped and fouled by Pat Sumnick, I believe. No, Robert Jennings.
It's a first on Jennings.
SMU is 8 of 11 from 3. Yugitolu at the line, 58% on the year, 2 shots. And he misses the first. (41-40) SMU. Yugitolu's second free throw
short air ball.
Is an air ball.
They ran the clock. They got to move it back to minute 3.
SMU 41, Oklahoma State 40. 58.4 seconds left in the first half.
They're working to get that clock correct.
Mercy can get you off the bench and back of the game. Find your best play at mercynow.net. At Mercy, your life is our life's work. You give Colbert credit for SMU. The game shifted to SMU's favor when he entered the game. Much quicker, much more athletic. And for SMU defensively, that seemed to make a huge difference.
Yes, because then your rotations work a little bit better, if nothing else. If the Cowboys had good ball movement, then you're able to get 2 guys and not leave as many players wide open. And Mercy, Oquendo, I can't remember the last time. You mentioned Klay Thompson in the NIT game at Washington State years ago, but this is even better than that.
Oh, yes, it is. Oquendo has 26 points. Cowboys have the ball now, down 1 with 48 seconds left. Dean on the dribble for Oklahoma State. Top of the key to Keller, 9 to shoot. Cross guards him on a switch. To Newman, top of the circle. Drives it left. Collision.
Good.
No whistle. Ball squirts free. SMU has it. Harris across the floor to Edwards. He lost it, got it back. He misses a layup, and the rebound goes out of bounds. Off the Cowboys underneath, and
He can't do that. He can't shoot that and then go get it. Steve Lutz is right.
Let's see if we get a replay of this.
Well, coach isn't.
Yeah, you can't rebound your own miss like that.
I mean,
only in Nerf Hoop can you do that. You can't. Yeah, that's very strange. Well, SMU will have the ball. I guess they ruled that he was juggling the ball, but I'm not certain. Yugitolu, the 7-footer, has the ball poked away and stolen by Arturo Dean of the Pokes. And Oklahoma State can play for the last shot of the half with 20 seconds to play in the first stanza. .41-40 SMU, 10 seconds to play. Dean just a yo-yo dribble at midcourt. Crosses over, dribbles off to the left baseline, top of the key to Newman. Shoots for an open three and misses. Rebound cross of SMU. 1 second, three-quarter court shot at the buzzer. Hit the backboard and rim. He nearly made it from three-quarter court. And we go to the end of the first half with SMU leading Oklahoma State 41-40.
I had a little bit of a lot in those first 20 minutes, Dave. Just to credit Oquendo for just an unbelievable offensive exhibition in that first half. I mean, the shots that he's making, I mean, they're not even hitting the rim for the most part. And he is perfect in that first half from the field, 9 for 9. Cowboys really came out ready to play. Dave, they've got to find a way to make sure that Oquendo can't bail SMU out with those shots. You got to keep it out of his hands.
Let's pause 10 seconds for stations to identify themselves. You're listening to Oklahoma State basketball. Once again, our halftime score is SMU 41, Oklahoma State 40. This is Cowboy basketball from Learfield.
1890 Original is the go-to game day beverage for Cowboys everywhere. Brewed by Cowboys for Cowboys in Stillwater, the blonde ale is smooth, crisp, and refreshing. Named for the year OSU was founded, 1890 Original is available at OSU sporting events, the Iron Monk Tap Room, and statewide on draft and at your favorite stores. Make 1890 Original a part of your game day tradition. Keep it classy, Cowboys. Enjoy responsibly. Iron Monk Brewing Company, official craft beer of Oklahoma State Athletics.
There's a lot of hype around electric vehicles right now, but there are also a lot of questions too. How far can they go on a single charge? How long does it take to charge the batteries? Do they have good performance? Do they require a lot of maintenance? At PSO, we get it. You've got electric vehicle questions. Fortunately, we have answers. Here's to making informed decisions. Learn more about electric vehicles at psoklahoma.com. Knowledge is power.
Hey Cowboy fans! Basketball season is here, and SeatGeek is here to help you experience all the action. SeatGeek makes it easy to find tickets so you can be a part of all the courtside celebrations this season. Whether you're buying or selling tickets to Oklahoma State basketball games or to any other live event in your area, SeatGeek is the place to do it. SeatGeek is the official ticket marketplace of Oklahoma State Athletics. The most disruptive idea in ticketing? A ticket that works. Expect the expected. SeatGeek.
Show your support for the Cowboys with the OSU Visa credit card, the go-to option for Cowboy fans. You also get access to the convenient card controls when you download the MidFirst Bank mobile app. With the app, you can manage all your cards and accounts in one place. Add your card to your digital wallet to pay with your mobile or wearable device. Visit midfirst.com/OSU for details. Member FDIC.
This is the Cowboy Halftime Show on the Cowboy Sports Network from Learfield. Brought to you by Stillwater Medical, providing world-class care close to home. Shelter Insurance, for auto, home, and life insurance that fits just right. Find an agent at shelterinsurance.com. And by OERB. The people of Oklahoma Oil and Natural Gas are proud sponsors of Oklahoma State basketball. Now let's go courtside.
SMU leads Oklahoma State 41-40 at halftime. Cowboys led by 14 at 26-12 and held a 13-point lead at 28-15 before SMU went on a huge run. Mustangs outscored the Cowboys 15-2 over about a 3-minute stretch. It happened fast. That was a short-lived SMU lead for only about 30 seconds, and then Oquendo with a three-pointer with 1:21 to go. He scored 26 first-half points, and SMU's up by 1 at the half. So what are your thoughts about how this might look in the second half?
Well, I mean, obviously, you've got to find a way to limit Oquendo's touches. I'm going to go the entire day calling him Oquendo once and then Oquendo the next time. But anyway, you want to try to limit his touches as much as possible. SMU, when the Cowboys have put that hard double team off of the ball screen up high, they've done a good job of getting out of that and finding making the extra pass to find the open man. And during that run was the time that other guys made shots. Cross from 3, and then Gorner for 3. Harris hit that 3 as well. But you just got to find a way to keep Oquendo from really hurting you, because the rest of the team, Dave, he's 9 for 9. The rest of the team is 4 for 19.
Yeah. MidFirst Bank, a proud partner of the Cowboys, and your home for the OSU debit and credit card. Visit midfirst.com/Cowboys for details. MidFirst Bank, true to you, member FDIC. We'll walk through all the stats when we return, with SMU up 41-40 over the Cowboys at half. This is Cowboy basketball from Learfield.
Chris's University Spirit on Campus Corner in Stillwater, Oklahoma is proud to be your one-stop Cowboy shop since 1986 and proud sponsor of Cowboy and Cowgirl basketball. We specialize in custom-printed OSU apparel and merchandise and pride ourselves in giving our Cowboy fans the best game day shopping experience in the state. So whether it be a new orange hoodie or a new hat, we have all the gear to get you game day ready. Come see us at 3rd and Knob Block on historic Campus Corner, and be sure to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Remember, you can shop 24/7 at chrisuniversityspirit.com, and thanks to all of our loyal and true customers.
Anytime is a good time to have a howling good time at Stone Wolf Casino. Located at exit 37 off the Cimarron Turnpike between Tulsa and Stillwater. Catch a game on the big screen inside the Wolf Sports Grill while you enjoy some great food and cold beverages. Plus, join the Players Club for your chance to win prizes in their weekly promotions. In a hurry? No problem. Grab some pizza at Mazzio's Go. While you are there, fill up your tank at the Travel Plaza. For food, fuel, and fun, stop by the Stone Wolf Casino.
Wilson GMC continues to be a proud partner of Oklahoma State Athletics. As a family-owned business, Wilson GMC has been serving the community for years with affordable vehicles to families across Oklahoma. With an extensive inventory to choose from, our friendly team at Wilson GMC is sure to help you find the perfect one. We make the buying process simple by having your vehicle delivered right to your driveway. Visit us online at wilsongmc.com or stop in and come see us in Stillwater. We are professional grade at Wilson GMC. Good people helping good people.
Locally made barbecue and Sloppy Joe sauces. Locally created candles. Locally raised clerks, technicians, and pharmacists. Charlie's Discount Drug is locally grown, owned, and operated. The Stillwater area is our home, and we're looking forward to generations to come. Shop locally at Charlie's Discount Drug, 723 South Walnut, Stillwater.
Charlie's Discount Drug, where we know our customers by name.
This copyrighted broadcast is an exclusive presentation of Learfield under the broadcasting rights granted by Oklahoma State University. Reuse of this presentation is prohibited without the expressed written consent of the university and Learfield. Announcers are provided by Learfield and approved by the university.
SMU leads Oklahoma State 41-40 at halftime here in Dallas. Here are the numbers. The Cowboys shot 53% from the field on 16 of 30, 4 of 10 from three-point range, and 4 of 7 at the line. Oklahoma State out-rebounded SMU 18-14. SMU 45% from the field, 8 of 11 from 3, and 7 of 10 at the line. Cowboys had 9 turnovers. SMU was 6. SMU 8 first-half points off turnovers. Oklahoma State was 6. OSU a 4-0 edge in second chance points, a 20-8 edge for the Cowboys in points in the paint. Each team with 6 fast break points. Bryce Thompson leads Oklahoma State with 17 points on 8 of 11 shooting. Abu Usman, 7 points, 4 rebounds. Played limited first half minutes because of foul trouble. In fact, Usman's second foul that he picked up was a technical foul, which put him on the bench for a large portion of the first half. In fact, he left the game at the 5:44 mark and did not return. Played 8 minutes in the first half. 6 points for Brandon Newman and Jamiron Keller. Arturo Dean and Robert Jennings, 2 points each. Khalil Brantley had 3 rebounds and 6 assists in the first half with no turnovers. SMU led by Cario Oquendo, 26 points, 9 for 9 for the field, 5 for 5 from 3. His only miss was a free throw, 3 of 4 at the line. Chuck Harris, 7 points. Tibet Gorner with 5 points, including a three-pointer. Matt Cross, 3 points and 5 rebounds for SMU in the first half. SMU with 8 first-half steals, and the Cowboys had 5. Cowboy fans, SeatGeek makes it easy to find tickets to your favorite sporting events. Whether you're buying or selling tickets, SeatGeek is a place to do it. SeatGeek, the official ticket marketplace of the Cowboys. Expect the expected with SeatGeek. At half, SMU leads Oklahoma State 41-40. This is Cowboy basketball from Learfield.
Tired of seltzers that feel like a snowstorm in your stomach? Bored of the same old light beer or no time for fussy mixed drinks? Switch things up with Beatbox, OSU's official party punch. With a bold ABV that packs serious heat and flavors that refresh even in the winter cold, Beatbox keeps your spirits warm and game day spirits high. Low sugar, non-carbonated, and resealable, Beatbox is built for on-the-go celebration, from packed arenas to post-game bonfire. Because there ain't no party like a Beatbox party. Go Cowboys and stay warm out there. Please drink responsibly. Must be 21 or older.
MidFirst Bank is an official partner of OSU Athletics and the only place to get the OSU Visa debit card, the #1 pick for Cowboy fans. You also get access to the convenient card controls when you download the MidFirst Bank mobile app. With the app, you can manage all your cards and accounts in one place. Add your card to your digital wallet to pay with your mobile or wearable device. Visit midfirst.com/OSU for details. Member FDIC.
At OG&E, for you to seize your day, it's up to us to keep your power on. That's why we're building a smarter grid that stops outages before they happen. In 2023 alone, these automated restorations saved more than 6.2 million customer minutes of interruption. But energy is about more than electricity. That's why with our partners, we've provided $100 million in customer bill assistance since 2021. Because at OG&E, we energize life.
Craving a getaway? Let your taste buds take a trip with Brahm's new Aloha Burger Crave and Save combo. This still includes a double cheeseburger stacked with 2 juicy hamburger patties, melty provolone, fresh grilled pineapple, crisp spinach, ripe tomato, and Brahm's signature dipping sauce, all on a sweet Hawaiian bun fresh from Brahm's Bakery. Pair it with Brahm's golden crinkle-cut fries and a hand-dipped milkshake, all for just $8.89. Now that's a deal we're saying aloha to.
Back in Dallas, halftime between the Cowboys and SMU, and it's the Mustangs 41, OSU 40. The Cowboys led by as many as 14 in the first half, halfway through that first half, as they were dominating play on both ends of the floor. A remarkable opening 20 minutes for Cario Oquendo, 26 points, 9 of 9 from the field, 5 of 5 from three-point range. He's only missed 1 free throw. And he's kept SMU afloat and given them life as they made the run to come back and take the lead over the Cowboys. Cowboys with a little bit of foul trouble. They had Khalil Brantley, who was struggling from the field, but also had 6 assists and no turnovers. But he picked up his second foul halfway through the half and sat the rest of the way. Abu Usman, 7 points and 4 rebounds and 2 fouls. Arturo Dean also with 2. SMU's back on the floor. The Cowboys will be out in a moment to get some shots up before we start the second half. We'll take one more break and come back to Dallas. 41-40 SMU. This is Cowboy basketball from Learfield.
when the game goes into overtime. But the game goes into overtime. The choice to enjoy is easy. Bud Light. Easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Enjoy responsibly. Anheuser-Busch, Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Show your support for the Cowboys with the OSU Visa credit card, the go-to option for Cowboy fans. You also get access to the convenient card controls when you download the MidFirst Bank mobile app. With the app, you can manage all your cards and accounts in one place. Add your card to your digital wallet to pay with your mobile or wearable device. Visit midfirst.com/OSU for details. Member FDIC.
The Stereo Wizards at Audio Midwest have been your go-to audio advisor since 1979. Come see the best brands like Sony, Kenwood, Alpine, LG, Samsung, Denon, and Kicker. Come see AKTV, Alexa control devices, Dolby Atmos Surround, big screen car radios, high-res audio, and phone-controlled remote start. All at the lowest prices in Oklahoma. Let us help give you the knowledge to buy and use your favorite gadgets with ease. With 2 locations in Stillwater and Edmond to serve you. Remember, with Audio Midwest, you can always expect a little magic.
Stillwater, Oklahoma, home of the National Wrestling Hall of Fame, Gallagher-Iba Arena, Duck Street, where the legends of home runs belong, the world-famous Elm Street, Friday night lights at Pioneer Stadium, and football Saturdays on campus. We know Stillwater. We live here. Our families live here, and we are here for you. Charlie's Discount Drug, 8th and Walnut, Stillwater.
Charlie's Discount Drug, where we know our customers by name.
Almost ready for the start of the second half. SMU leads Oklahoma State 41-40, and the Cowboys will have the ball to begin the second half. Time for our Bronze Fresh Market Fresh Take.
Let's see if the Cowboys make any changes defensively to limit Okendo. You've got to find a way to get him a little bit off rhythm for sure. He was able to feel very comfortable from the get-go and just, unconscious. Make him think about it at least a little bit. That's sometimes what gets into a shooter's head is you can be unconscious, but then something changes for you visually or something that the team's trying to do to you, and that can mess with you. Even if you buy a few possessions of him being a little bit out of rhythm, if you can take advantage of it, that could be the difference in the game.
That's our Brahms Fresh Market Fresh Take. Stock up on all your grocery needs at your neighborhood Brahms Fresh Market. Incredibly fresh, incredibly convenient. That's Brahms. Cowboys have the original starting 5 on the floor to begin the second half. And Keller, a quick 3 right wing, and he nails it.
Comes off that down screen and did not hesitate. Had a defender flying right at him.
Keller has made 3 threes and has 9 points. It's 43-41 Oklahoma State. The Cowboys have made 5 as a team. Here's Cross, catching in the paint. Top of the key to the 7-2 center, Yugitolu out of Turkey. Hands it off to Harris. Foul line right jumper, good. And we're tied at 43.
When they're making shots, Dave,
Boy, and Arturo Dean tried to thread a pass to the left block to Usman. It goes off the foot of Usman, out of bounds to SMU on the baseline.
You're going to need the best of Arturo Dean this second half.
3-quarter court pressure by Oklahoma State. Yugitolu right corner to Cross, open for 3, and he hits it.
I was just about to say, Dave, when they're making shots, it's not even hitting the rim. It's not rattling in.
SMU is 9 for 12 from 3, and the Mustangs have their biggest lead, 46-43. Usman turnaround jumper, left baseline over. Yugitolu is good.
Well, Yugitolu just let him shoot it.
46-45. 18:47 to play second half. Cross on the dribble. Spins into the paint. Challenges Usman. Running jump hook misses. Yugitolu offensive rebound, and he throws it in.
He just reached up over Robert Jennings. That's where the size paid dividends.
48-45 SMU. First basket for Yugitolu. Arturo Dean, top of the key to Jennings. Swing it left wing to Bryce Thompson. Whistle and a foul on SMU. It's on Harris.
His second.
Well, SMU entered today a 48% shooting team, 37% from three. They're at 48% today, but 9 of 12 from three. Most threes they've made in the game, 14 on 2 occasions. Dean for the Cowboys. To the right elbow on the dribble. Top of the key left to Robert Jennings. He plays it to Thompson at the foul line, center of the court. Rises up, shoots the jumper, misses. Really hard shot. Rebounded by Edwards of SMU. Down the floor to Cross, left wing. A quick three-pointer, misses short. Rebound Arturo Dean on the run. Long pass down the floor to Jennings. Layup, no, but a foul called on Cross. And Robert Jennings will be at the line to shoot two. Against man-to-man coverage, the bomb was caught by Jennings under the basket. A terrific pass into a tough window, and Jennings will be at the line for two. Did you like that?
I like that. I like that a lot.
That's NFL man coverage.
Sunday afternoon.
It's an NFL Sunday, baby. That was an NFL-type pass. Jennings with a good catch.
Well, he put his hand up, too. He had a couple of steps on the defender, Dave.
Yeah, he looked like a receiver. Here's Jennings at the line, 80% for the season. And he misses the first. He's been in a bit of a dive. I shouldn't say dive. He has struggled at the free throw line as of late. Cowboys as a team have not helped themselves. They are 4 for 8. It's 48-45 SMU with 17:58 remaining. And he makes the second.
Traore in for Yigitolu.
(48-46) SMU with the ball up by 2 points. Cowboys led by 14 in the first half. Harris, cross-court right corner to Cross, three-point jumper, good. 10 of 14 from three-point range for SMU, and Cross has made 2 threes in the first 2.5 minutes of the second half. It's 51-46.
You're going to have to hug up to him a little bit more now that he's hit a couple.
Dean drives it right, gets to the rim, lays it off the glass and in, and a foul called. Count it for Arturo.
I love how he just challenged the longer, taller Traore.
So Traore gets the personal foul. That's his second. Arturo at the line to try to finish off the three-point play and cut the SMU lead down to 2. And Dean makes the free throw. Remind me to make a point about SMU's scoring when we get a chance. It's something I should have brought up earlier, actually. Here's Harris for SMU. Snakes his way into the paint. Turnaround jumper, no, but a foul called on Jamiron Keller.
Keller kind of got hung up on the screen as he came around. He was late arriving. Boy, you forced Harris into a tough jump shot. There's no need to foul him there.
So here's what I was looking at, John, when I was doing some work last night. SMU has, and albeit this happened at other schools, they have 4 players that have scored at least 30 points in a Division I game and 5 who have scored at least 25. I know Quendo's one of them. He had 33 in a game against Texas A&M. He led Georgia in scoring back in 21-22. Harris at the line now is also one of those guys. He had 32 in a game against Tennessee Tech. He's made the first of 2 free throws. He has 10. It's 52-49. Second, pinball's out. Rebound, Jamiron Keller. Point is, they have a lot of guys that can shoot and can hurt you.
Oh, boy, Miss Jennings found him.
And he lays it off the glass and in.
He was jumping up and down like a mime. He didn't want to holler.
52-51. I like it. It's kind of like playing hide and go seek. Oh, found him. 52-51 SMU. Here's Edwards dribbling up to the foul line. Dumps it underneath to Traore. Out it goes to Edwards. Right wing, Harris. Defended by Dean. 10 to shoot. Harris drives it right. Fall away 10-footer. Baseline right misses. Rebound Arturo Dean. He'll push the pace. Arturo into the front court. Had it poked away, but he recovers. Plays it to Usman across the timeline. Back to Arturo. Arturo's defended by Harris man-to-man. He turns the corner. Drives it right. Plays it to Thompson. Bryce drives, gets to the rim, and lays it off the glass and in with the left hand.
Boy, that was a strong finish.
Indeed it was. And Thompson has 19 points. 53-52 Cowboys. Harris on the dribble. Drives right at Usman. He's in a double team. Kicks it out left corner to Oquendo. Oquendo's been smoking hot. He has 26 points. Top of the key, Edwards for 3. It's good. SMU is 11 of 15 from three-point range. It's good at three-point shooting performances I've seen in a long time, John.
Oh, boy, Dave.
55-53. Cowboys are only down 2 despite that. Jennings will shoot for 3 left wing, and why not? Big Rob knocks it in from three-point range. Just his 6th three-pointer of the year in 23 tries.
I like how he didn't hesitate, Dave. He had his mind made up. He was ready to shoot, and he just pulled the trigger.
8 points for Jennings. I think all of those, actually 6 of those in the second half. Here's a runner from 10 in the paint. Missed by Edwards. Rebound, knocked free. Scramble for it. Loose ball at midcourt. Thompson dives on it. A behind-the-back flip. Down the floor to Dean. Right baseline. Arturo drives. Ball poked away by Cross, and Arturo stepped on the baseline out of bounds. He double-dribbled anyway.
Yes, he
got
did.
away with it. So the ball goes to SMU. Well, what an entertaining game here in Dallas. 15:24 to play. It's Oklahoma State 56, SMU 55. This is Cowboy basketball from Learfield.
When the game goes into overtime. But the game goes into overtime. The choice to enjoy is easy. Bud Light. Easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Enjoy responsibly. Anheuser-Busch, Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Derringers. You know the name, but did you know we've been serving businesses nationwide for over 60 years? If your business or company orders promotional products, awards, banners, shirts, or business cards, then you need to call us. With Derringer's highest priority being customer service and creative branding, we're the only option when it comes to ordering something with your logo on it. Give the Derringer's team a call today to take your branding to the next level. Bam!
Do you have someone who deserves to be honored for serving the community, country, and love for Oklahoma State and the Cowboys? Bob Moore Buick GMC and Bob Moore Kia are proud to present Hometown Heroes, honoring service members, teachers, doctors, and other deserving community members for their hard work. To learn more and nominate your hometown hero for their chance to be recognized at an OSU athletics event, visit okstate.com/Bob Moore today. Go Pokes!
Unleash a refreshing citrus kick with Mountain Dew. Charge your game with Mountain Dew, proud partner of the Oklahoma State Cowboys. 15:24 remaining second half here in Dallas. The Cowboys with a 1-point lead over SMU, 56-55. And the red-hot shooting from SMU continues from three-point range. 11 of 15 for the game. Kario Okendo, 5 for 5, all of those in the first half as he scored 26 in the opening frame. Matt Cross has made 2 three-pointers already this half. He has 9. He's 3 of 5 from long distance. The Cowboys are 6 of 12 for the game. But here in the second half, Cowboys 6 of 7 from the field, just like they started the game. Made their first 5 shots. SMU 5 of 9 overall. Cowboys have made 2 threes. SMU has made 3. And rebounds for the game, 22-16 OSU. Points in the paint, 26-10 Cowboys. Points from turnovers, 11-6 SMU. The Cowboys have turned it over 11 times and only committed 6 themselves. Chuck Harris has joined Okendo for SMU in double figures with 10. Bryce Thompson, 19 points, 17 in the first half. Jamiron Keller's made 3 threes. He has 9. Abu Usman, 9 points, 4 boards. Robert Jennings just made a three-pointer. He has 8. Brandon Newman off the bench has 6. Arturo Dean with 5.
From the department of you've got to be kidding me, SMU, as we've said, is 11 of 15 from 3. That's 73%. They are 7 of 23 inside the arc. That's 30%. So they're almost shooting 2.5 times better outside the three-point line than they're shooting inside of it.
Well, Okendo hasn't even taken a shot yet this half, Dave. That's the thing that's both good but also kind of concerning, if you know what I mean. Cowboys will go full court man pressure. Oh, man. Edwards just pushed off on Dean.
Inbounds to Edwards, yeah. He plays it to Harris, and SMU will walk it into the front court. 56-55, Oklahoma State up 1. Harris on the dribble over to the right wing. Shovels it right corner to Edwards. Right low post to Cross. He spins, attacks the rim, gets his shot blocked by Usman. Cross saves it, loose ball out of bounds, off of SMU. In the far corner, it'll be Cowboy ball. 7th SMU turnover.
That was Arturo Dean peeling off of his man as soon as Cross turned his back to him and went baseline.
That's the 7th blocked shot for Oklahoma State today. Cowboys typically not a shot-blocking team. Usman has 4. I believe that's a season high. Here's Dean on the other end. He fakes, he goes up, gets his shot blocked underneath, and the rebound taken by Cross of SMU. He leads the break. Floats it down the floor to Oquendo. He spins on the drive, turnaround jumper, no, but a foul called. Oquendo will be at the line for 2.
That's the 3rd on Keller. I look for them to try to isolate Oquendo a little bit more, just like that.
Oquendo's only miss today has been a foul shot. He's 9 for 9 for the field, 5 for 5 from 3, and he makes the first free throw here. He has 27. His career high was 33, as I mentioned, against Texas A&M. I believe that was while he was at Georgia. Tied at 56. Oquendo's second free throw is also good, and SMU regains the lead. 57-56. 14:40 to play. Some full court pressure by SMU.
Gotta go.
Dean, bounce pass to Jennings, stripped away, taken by Cross to Harris, down the floor to Edwards, uncontested for the slam.
You have to recognize that and be stronger with the ball.
On the other end, Bryce Thompson bumped to the ground and fouled by Oquendo near midcourt. 59-56, SMU leads. Cowboys inbound. Thompson drives it left, and he is fouled. Fouled by Oquendo again.
Now he has 3 all of a sudden, I think. Yes,
he does.
He's picked up back-to-back fouls.
59-56, SMU leads. Bryce Thompson inbounds to Khalil Brantley in the left corner. Brantley dribbles up to the foul line. Plays it to Keller, top of the key. To Jennings. Right wing, Bryce Thompson. Thompson has 19 points. Bryce crosses over. Foul line right jumper. Too hard off the back of the rim. Rebound Oquendo of SMU. It's a 3-on-2 break. Oquendo has a dribble slapped away. Stolen by Thompson, but Bryce couldn't control it. He had Keller streaking down the floor on the other end for what would have been a layup. But instead, it's out of bounds off of Bryce on the near sideline, and the ball goes to SMU.
It's a great hustle by Bryce. And Oquendo goes to the bench with those 3 fouls now. As they bring back in Goriner, who hit the 3 in the corner in that first half.
59-56, SMU leads. Here's Edwards with the Whitehead man dribbling between the 2 circles as they work from left to right. Spins on the dribble. Crosses over now. Whips it inside to the 7-footer, Yogatello. He spins right, jump hook around the rim, crawls off, no good. Offensive rebound across, but he falls down out of bounds. Do we have a foul, or is it out of bounds? Going to call a foul on Jennings. So Yogatello missed the jump hook, and then Jennings whistled for the foul.
Second foul on Robert.
Team foul number 3.
Where he got caught looking at how that ball was just hanging on the rim instead of boxing a man out.
Harris for SMU. Takes it down the lane. Fall away jumper, no. Foul called. Harris will be at the line to shoot 2.
You know, and Brantley was getting out of the way, and Harris was losing his balance after trying to fight around that huge pick.
That's the 3rd foul on Brantley.
SMU has gone more, Dave, on the offensive end to try to isolate and use their size and be physical and try to get toward the rim, get in the paint.
Chuck Harris, an 85% free throw shooter, misses the first. 3 for 5 at the line. Usually a dependable foul shooter for the Mustangs. The score remains 59-56 SMU. Makes the second, and it's a 4-point SMU lead. It's a 4-point game, 13:35 to play. Three-quarter court pressure by SMU. Newman brings it across the timeline into the front court, handling it on the right side.
It gets down to 18 on the clock before they really get into a set here.
This is Khalil Brantley with a bounce pass to Usman. Right wing, SMU may be going zone here. No, they're in a man-to-man perhaps. Left wing, Newman for three. Got it!
Cross flew out at him.
Third three-pointer for Newman. The Cowboys are 7 of 13 beyond the arc. The two teams that combined 18 for 28 from three. 60-59 SMU. Harris on the dribble for the Mustangs. Defended by Khalil Brantley. Across the floor to George, who's now in the game. George needs help. Bounce pass, knocked away. Loose ball, scramble for it. Tie ball, possession error will favor Oklahoma State. Yugotolo ended up on the floor with it. Cowboys are able to tie it up.
Only 8 on the shot clock now for SMU. The quick hitter is what you have to look out for here.
Okay, the possession error actually favors SMU. That's what I thought. Our stat monitor said Oklahoma State, but it is SMU ball with 8 to shoot, as John said.
Watch Cross kind of flying to the corner or Gorner.
Inbounds, floated to Yugotolo. Foul line extended left side, 4 to shoot. He drives, he spins, throws up a wild shot, and he's fouled.
Oh, they're calling it on Brantley, and that will be his 4th. I didn't see Brantley near the ball, but I was kind of screened out.
So Arturo Dean's up to the scores table to replace him. Yugotolo 0 for 2 at the line today. 58%. He had an air ball in the first half. Makes the first here. Connor Dow replaces Brantley. Keller is out and Dean is in.
They're going back to man.
61-59 SMU. Yugotolo, the 7-2 center, bricks the second. And a line drive rebound to Cross. He missed it so badly that went right to Cross about 7 feet from the basket. And SMU with another chance with the ball up by 2. Harris draws a double team, picks up his dribble. Hands it off to Cross coming up from behind. Left corner, Edwards shoots for 3, misses short, rebound, taken by Arturo Dean, the smallest man on the floor. 3-on-2 break. Left corner, Connor Dow. Dow for 3, got it!
That's the way to get after him, and what a good sign from Connor Dow.
62-61, Oklahoma State up 1 with 12 minutes to play. Harris for SMU. To Cross, top of the key. Hands it off to Gorner. Gorner back to Cross, left wing. Cross, defended by Dow, bulls his way to the basket. Bank shot, misses from 5. Rebound to Newman. Bodies hit the deck. Cowboys have the ball in transition. This is Dean dribbling up to the foul line, defended by Gorner. Left wing Newman. A shot fake by Brandon. Whips it underneath to Sumnick. He gets his layup blocked underneath by Yugotolo. SMU rebounds on the run. Now we have play stopped as Cross is injured. Bent over underneath the SMU basket. That should bring us to a media timeout. 11:32 to play. It's Oklahoma State 62, SMU 61. This is Cowboy basketball from Learfield.
Wilson GMC continues to be a proud partner of Oklahoma State Athletics. As a family-owned business, Wilson GMC has been serving the community for years with affordable vehicles to families across Oklahoma. With an extensive inventory to choose from, our friendly team at Wilson GMC is sure to help you find the perfect one. We make the buying process simple by having your vehicle delivered right to your driveway. Visit us online at wilsongmc.com or stop in and come see us in Stillwater. We are professional grade at Wilson GMC. Good people helping good people.
1890 Original is the go-to game day beverage for Cowboys everywhere. Brewed by Cowboys for Cowboys in Stillwater, the blonde ale is smooth, crisp, and refreshing. Named for the year OSU was founded, 1890 Original is available at OSU sporting events, the Iron Monk Tap Room, and statewide on draft and at your favorite stores. Make 1890 Original a part of your game day tradition. Keep it classy, Cowboys. Enjoy responsibly. Iron Monk Brewing Company, official craft beer of Oklahoma State Athletics.
Yes! I finally got my first phone! It is exciting. Let's learn a few things about online safety first.
We can secure our world. Online security depends on you and me. Install updates, make better passwords. Think before you click, use multiple factors. That's how we can secure our world.
Learn more at CISA.gov/secure our world.
Live your greatest hits at Hard Rock Hotel and Casino Tulsa. Voted Tulsa's best. Proud sponsor of OSU Athletics. 11:32 remains. Second half here in Dallas. It's the Cowboys 62, SMU 61. OSU has made 6 of its last 8 from the field. Meanwhile, the Mustangs have not scored from the field in the last 2 minutes, 57 seconds. 28 points for Kario Okendo of SMU, 26 of those in the first half. He's made 2 free throws here in the second half. 11 points for Chuck Harris. The Cowboys with 1 player in double figures, Bryce Thompson, 19 points, 17 of those in the opening half. But Jamyron Keller, Brandon Newman, and Abu Usman each have 9. Robert Jennings with 8. Cowboys have turned it over 14 times. SMU 7. And the points from turnovers, SMU with a 16-6 edge. The Cowboys outscoring the Mustangs in the paint 26-12. OSU 8 of 11 from the field so far here in the second half, and 4 for 4 from three-point range. But the three-point shooting numbers, Dave, you mentioned it just a couple of moments ago. These are just insane. SMU's 11 of 16 for the game. The Cowboys 8 of 14.
SMU will have the ball after play was stopped due to Cross's injury. He has to leave the game. Replaced by Keon Ambrose Hilton.
And Okendo's back on the floor with the 3 fouls for SMU.
SMU throws the ball into Edwards. Dribbles over to the right side beyond the three-point line, defended by Arturo Dean. Nearly threw it away. Finds Ambrose Hilton just beyond midcourt, center of the floor. Plays it to Edwards. Still way outside right wing with 8 to shoot. Dribbles across the floor. Now drives it to the left baseline. 5 to shoot. Left corner, three-pointer in flight. Misses. Offensive rebound, Yigatolu, the 7-footer. Jump hook from 5 over Sumnick. Misses. Rebound batted around. It's loose. Newman comes away with it for the Pokes, and a foul on Yigatolu underneath. And that'll be team foul number 6 on the Mustangs.
Boy, they were all set for a second offensive rebound on that possession, and Connor Dow hustled in from the wing to get a piece of that ball and make a really good hustle play.
11 minutes and 5 seconds remaining. It's 62-61, Oklahoma State by 1. Cowboys have been outscored at the line, 12-6. SMU has made 11 threes. The Cowboys only 8. One thing all research just stays like this is how many games the Cowboys have won when they've been outscored in three-pointers and at the free throw line. Probably not very many. Oklahoma State with the ball. Bryce Thompson, 19 points on the day. Whips a pass. It's deflected underneath, caught by Sumnick. Left corner, Connor Dow. Cowboys got a break. Out to Arturo Dean, left wing. Whips it top of the key right to Newman. He fakes, he drives, he gets it to the rim, and he shoots it off the side of the backboard. It was challenged, and SMU gets the rebound. Here come the Mustangs. Oquendo throws it underneath to Colbert, and we have a whistle and an offensive foul on Colbert.
And that'll be his 4th.
He sealed off Bryce Thompson, who is grabbing his throat. I think he took an elbow or something to the throat area, and Colbert gets his 4th foul.
Well, if that's what's going on here, then that deserves a second look, just like
it does.
Cowboys. Just like the Cowboys got a second, or SMU got a second look on the foul, the technical they ended up calling on Abu Usman. Couldn't tell from the replay.
62-61, Oklahoma State. Arturo Dean throws it underneath to Usman. He fakes, he goes up, and he's fouled by Colbert, and he's done. Colbert is fouled out.
Cowboys have started with the high ball screen, but sneaking the big man down under the basket, and SMU has struggled to adjust to it.
Colbert disgusted as he leaves the floor. He thought he got 2 bad breaks in a matter of seconds. Usman at the line shooting 2. 62-61. Oklahoma State up 1, and Abu misses a first. The Cowboys are 6 of 11 at the line.
Keller back in. Thompson will come out for a moment.
Usman takes his time. Has missed the first of 2. Here's the second. It's good. Usman in double figures with 10. Full court pressure by the Cowboys. Nearly a steal. They're going to call a foul on Dean. He bopped around Edwards. I thought he had a clean steal for a moment, but apparently not. That would have been a layup for Keller. But it's a foul instead. Team foul number 6. And for Dean, his 3rd.
So Brantley has 4, Dean has 3.
63-61 Cowboys near the midway point of the second half. Inbounds to Harris for SMU.
You've got Newman shadowing Okendo so far. Of course, Cowboys will switch off some screens, but he's with him in the corner.
Now Okendo has it. Correction, that's Edwards, top of the key. Drives it right, challenges Usman. 10-footer is good.
Oh, and Yugatolu is all over the rim.
Well, they can review the goaltend there. It's tied at 63. That was a really weird play. Sort of looked like what happened at Kansas several years ago with their big center. Dow, open 3 left corner. Misses, air ball, too hard. Rebounded by Yugatolu of SMU. Tied at 63 with 9:40 to play. And SMU has the ball. Lob pass underneath to Yugatolu. Fakes, goes up and lays it in. (65-63) SMU. Usman for 3, top of the key. That missed. A quick shot rebounded by Harris of SMU. Down to 9:19 to play. SMU with the ball up 2.
Don't want to let them start to separate even a little here.
Harris dribbles over to the right side. Now drives right baseline. Across the floor. Left corner to Hilton. He drives it left. Runner from 10 high off the glass. No, and Yugatolu tips it in.
But nobody's putting a body on him. He's standing underneath the basket all by himself.
67-63, SMU by 4. 8:40 to play. Connor Dow on the dribble to Usman between the 2 circles. Hands it off to Jamiron Keller. Left wing Newman, 3-point jumper, missed short. Long rebound to Edwards of SMU. Edwards down the right side into the front court. Top of the key to Harris. Harris shoots for 3. Barely hit the rim short. Rebound chased down in the left corner by Arturo Dean. Cowboys push it. Dean into the front court. Lob underneath to Usman. Jump up from 5 off the glass and in.
Good find.
67-65 SMU with 7:58 to play. SMU working left to right. Edwards dribbles over toward the left side. Now he drives it left, pushes off, spins, shoots from 10, pinballs out, no good, and a foul on the floor on the rebound. It's on Usman, I believe.
Boy, Abu pleading his case, and Steve Lutz all the way out past midcourt to get him over there.
3rd foul on Usman. Timeout with 7:47 to play. It's SMU 67, Oklahoma State 65. This is Cowboy basketball from Learfield.
At Hard Rock Hotel and Casino Tulsa, you can be the hero of happy hour, be the talk of the table, be the life of the dinner party, be the center of the action, and be the star of the show. With the hottest games, the boldest flavors, and the biggest shows all in one place, there's no better place to be. Hard Rock Hotel and Casino Tulsa, the place to be.
Whether it's a long line at the amusement park
45 minutes.
Waiting to get inside the club. Or getting stuck at the DMV. Nobody likes to wait. Mercy is eliminating the wait for great health care. Our online tools mean you can get the care you need now. Mercy Now. More of what you need now. Visit mercynow.net.
At OG&E, for you to seize your day, it's up to us to keep your power on. That's why we're building a smarter grid that stops outages before they happen. In 2023 alone, these automated restorations saved more than 6.2 million customer minutes of interruption. But energy is about more than electricity. That's why with our partners, we've provided $100 million in customer bill assistance since 2021. Because at OG&E, we energize life.
Electric vehicles are coming. Are you ready? Learn more at gettoknowev.com. Knowledge is power. 7 minutes, 47 seconds remain in the second half here in Dallas. SMU 67, the Cowboys 65. Well, the pace has cooled off just a little bit. Here in the second half, the Cowboys still above 50% from the field, 9 of 16. And 4 of 7 from three-point range, but they've missed their last three-point attempts. SMU 9 of 22 this half, 3 of 7 from three-point range. SMU out-rebounding the Cowboys here in the second half, 13-9. Yugitolu has made his presence felt in the last 3 minutes. He has 7 points, 4 of them on putbacks right around the rim, and then drew the third foul on Abu Usman, which led to the timeout. Yugitolu also with 6 rebounds. The Cowboys are led by Bryce Thompson, 19 points, 17 of those in the first half. Usman has 12 points and 4 rebounds to go with those 3 fouls. He has 3, Jamyron Keller has 3, Arturo Dean has 3, and Khalil Brantley has 4. Colbert has fouled out, the reserve big man for SMU. Okendo has 3 fouls. No one else for SMU has more than 2.
Yugitolu with the line for 2. One thing to keep in mind, Okendo, 29 of a possible 32 minutes played. Chuck Harris, another guard, 28 of a possible 32 minutes played. B.J. Edwards, 26 of a possible 32 minutes.
Steve Lutz was spending some extra time with one of the officiating crew, and I think I read his lips to say, that's a goaltend. Why didn't you look at it?
That's sort of what we thought. Yugitolu shooting 1 and 1, and he makes the first.
And Cross is back in the game for SMU after having to leave. He got banged up on a play.
Who was the center for Kansas that reached through? Was that, trying to remember, 2014, I remember the year. Yes, Joel Embiid, that's right. Second free throw, pinballs out. Missed by Yugitolu of SMU. Cowboys rebound with SMU leading 68-65.
Bryce Thompson got a little bit of an extra breather. He's set to check in next dead ball.
Arturo Dean on the right wing to Jamyron Keller. Between the 2 circles to Newman. Newman, 1 dribble, picks it up. Defended by Yugitolu to Keller. 5 to shoot. Right corner it goes. 3 to shoot. Right baseline, Dean forces up the jumper. Misses. Rebound, batted free. Taken by Connor Dow, the pokes. Dow needs help. Left wing Newman. Newman fakes, drives the left baseline underneath to Usman, and he's fouled. He'll be at the line to shoot 2.
More hustle from the Cowboys. It's a third on Harris. Can't leave points at the line. You got to have these.
Cowboys are 7 of 12 at the line today. Usman, 12 points, 2 for 3. Makes the first.
Brandon Newman kind of leaning off to the side there, trying to help it in with a lean.
Thompson is in and Keller is out. Keller has played 30 minutes today out of 33. And the second free throw good as well for Abu. 68-67, SMU by 1. 11 lead changes in the game. Cowboys led by 14 in the first half. Yigitolu, backdoor pass, intercepted by Usman. Took it away from Oquendo. Down the floor to Dean. Pitches it behind him to Brandon Newman. Back to Arturo between the two circles. Defended by Oquendo. Oquendo much taller and much thicker. Left wing to Bryce Thompson. Now Oquendo guards him. Bryce a couple of dribbles. Draws a double team. Plays it to Usman. Back to Bryce. Bryce dribbles up to the foul line. Kicks it in the lane. Now he ducks. He shoots and he scores. Thompson with a drop step scores the basket. And the Cowboys take a 69-68 lead. 21 for Bryce. 6:25 to play. Oquendo on the dribble. Right wing. Dribbles into the paint. Floater from 10. Misses. Rebound. Sticks in the air. And now we have a whistle. And what do we have? We have a foul on Yigitolu, pushing Arturo Dean as he grabbed the rebound.
Boy, Cowboys got some more bodies in there. And Yigitolu
is protesting.
Boy, are they going to look at something here? What are they going to look at? Now, I think there's a rule in NIT where a coach you can look at whether there's an out of bounds, who it's off of. But I'm not sure that applies to anything more than the last 2 minutes.
69-68, Cowboys up 1. We are headed to the other end for 1-and-1 free throws. Actually be the double bonus, 2 free throws for Arturo Dean. So this is a big deal.
I think he was trying to make sure who should be shooting the foul shots.
It's Arturo Dean. Yeah. It's 2-shot foul, double bonus. Arturo makes the first. 70-68 Cowboys with 6:20 to play.
You're almost getting into that stage of a game like this where whoever makes the mini run ends up winning the game. You might not need much.
And Dean makes the second. 71-68. Boy, nearly an offensive foul on the inbounds. May have been a push-off, no whistle. Harris on the other end for SMU in the front court. Dribbles into the paint, ball poked away, and we have a whistle, foul on Arturo Dean.
Yeah, I think he got him on the arm. Arturo doesn't think he did, but
that's his 4th foul. So now Dean and Brantley with 4 fouls, and Jermiron Keller has 3. Colbert has already fouled out for SMU. Oquendo and Harris have 3 fouls apiece for the Mustangs.
So 1-and-1.
On team foul number 8.
Got to be aware of this.
71-68 Cowboys. Harris at the line. 4 for 6 today, and he makes the first. So Dean is out and Brantley is in, and Steve Lutz will have to really manage the minutes between the 2 point guards carefully. Both have 4 fouls. 71-69. Harris has 12 points for the day. And he missed the second. Boy, it's been a tough free throw shooting day for him. Cowboys rebound up 2. Down to 6 minutes on the clock. Brantley dribbles across the floor to the right side. Picks it up. Out to Newman between the 2 circles. Left wing Bryce Thompson. He drives it hard left. Attacks the rim. Shot blocked out of bounds underneath by Hilton. And the Cowboys will inbound with 12 to shoot.
And Bryce got a shoulder by Oquendo, but just went ahead and went off with 1 foot, and Ambrose Hilton slid over.
Thompson will trigger the inbounds on the left baseline to Usman. Hands it back to Bryce. Bryce dribbles into the paint. Spinning, fall away, 8-footer, misses. Rebound, knocked free, taken by Brantley. Khalil penetrates, right corner, Connor Dow. Dow pulls the dribble out to the perimeter. Left wing Newman, wide open 3. Yes, sir! Timeout SMU with 5:36 left. Oklahoma State has a 74-69 lead over SMU. Again, 5:36 left on the clock. This is Cowboy basketball from Learfield.
Dr. Alex Detweiler at Ortho Oklahoma and Stillwater Medical is here to help manage and treat your chronic spine pain with a full range of treatments. After a thorough consultation, Dr. Detweiler helps you choose the best approach from surgical and the latest non-surgical options. For information about our nationally recognized orthopedic care or to schedule an appointment, visit orthook.com. Ortho Oklahoma. We've got your back.
Anytime is a good time to have a howling good time at Stone Wolf Casino. Located at exit 37 off the Cimarron Turnpike between Tulsa and Stillwater. Catch a game on the big screen inside the Wolf Sports Grill while you enjoy some great food and cold beverages. Plus, join the Players Club for your chance to win prizes in their weekly promotions. In a hurry? No problem. Grab some pizza at Mazzio's Go. While you are there, fill up your tank at the Travel Plaza. For food, fuel, and fun, stop by the Stone Wolf Casino.
Here at OSU, even in the chill of winter, our drinks bring the heat and a wild streak. Beatbox Party Punch delivers a bold 11.1% ABV with mouth-watering flavors and a resealable cap. Perfect for celebrating courtside or cheering in the stands. Seltzers and light beers, they leave you feeling bloated. Beatbox? It's the low-sugar, high-energy punch that keeps the winter festivities going strong. Bundle up, sip smart, and bring the energy, Cowboys. Please drink responsibly. Must be 21 or older.
The unexpected happens every day. When it does, head to Kohl's and Kohl's.com for everything your family needs. Kohl's, where families come first. Cowboys with a 5-point lead on SMU with 5:36 to play here in Moody Coliseum in Dallas. 74-69. Brandon Newman's three, his fourth of the game. He has 12 points. Bryce Thompson leads OSU with 21. Abu Usman, 14 and 4 rebounds. 9 points for Jamyron Keller. In fact, the Cowboys 9 of 18 from 3 for the game. Keller and Newman have combined to go 7 for 10 from long distance. And SMU with Kario Okendo with 28 points, only 2 here in the second half. And he's 0 for 2 from the field here in the second half and has missed his only 3-point attempt. Chuck Harris, the only other Mustang in double figures, he has 12. Matt Cross has 9. He's made 3 threes, 2 of them here in the second half. Sonnet Uchigalu. Yugitolu. See, this is just like Oquendo. I'm just not going to get it today. He has 8 points and 6 boards.
We'll give you a station ID at the next opportunity, by the way. 74-69, Oklahoma State up 5. Biggest lead for the Cowboys here in the second half. Harris for SMU as they work left to right. Whips it to Oquendo, right wing. He drives it right, attacks the rim, scoop layup, good.
It's the most assertive he's looked in this second half.
26 first half points for Oquendo. That basket gives him 4 in the second half and 30 for the game. It's 74-71, Oklahoma State. Cowboys on offense, playing in front of us. Bryce Thompson on the dribble. Out it goes right wing to Khalil Brantley. 14 on the shot clock. Khalil drives it right, gets to the rim, gets his shot blocked, and the rebound taken by SMU, and a foul is called. Yugitolu got the rebound, and he was fouled by Usman.
Oh, I gave it to Newman.
Oh, they did. Let's pause 10 seconds for stations to identify themselves. You're listening to Oklahoma State basketball. Dave Hunziker, John Holcomb in Dallas. 74-71. Oklahoma State leads SMU. 4:59 to play. Yugitolu, the 7-2 center, shooting 1-1 for SMU. And he missed that one too hard. And a rebound ricochets out of bounds off the hands of Newman. Boy, that was another clanker off the back of the rim that unfortunately Newman couldn't control. And SMU will get the ball back.
Now, with Oquendo, watch for him to put it on the floor and try to get to the rim.
Harris dribbles off to the right side, throws it underneath for the slam dunk by Yugitolu. (74-73) Oklahoma State. 5-point lead down to 1. Brantley drives, spins left block out to Newman. Top of the key left, Bryce Thompson. Bryce gets a screen from Usman. Dribbles into the double team, goes to the left baseline, needs help, and his pass knocked away out of bounds into the Cowboy bench by Harris. Oklahoma State will throw it in, up by 1.
Yugitolu did a nice job of kind of stringing it along to make it difficult for Bryce to turn a corner. But you got to go get it now. There's 8 on the clock.
6 to shoot. Thompson off the inbounds. Dribbles off to the left side. He's trapped. Throws it all the way across the defense to Brantley, right corner. Desperation 3. Off the rim. No. Yugitolu rebounds for SMU. Boy, Brantley almost made that prayer. Now SMU could regain the lead with 4:08 to play. Cowboys lead 74-73. Harris drives it right into a double team. Right baseline to Cross. He drives and lays it up and in. 75-74, SMU has scored 6 in a row to take the lead back by 1. Brantley on the dribble. Top of the circle, picks it up. Right wing to Dow. Right wing, Bryce Thompson. Thompson spins, turnaround 10-footer. Good! Bryce Thompson has 23 for the second consecutive NIT game. It's 76-75, Pokes. 3.5 to play.
Got to be good guarding the man with the ball here. Don't get broken down.
Harris, deep 3 left wing. Got it. First 3-pointer for SMU since early in the second half. 78-76 Mustangs. On the other end, Brantley drives. Shovels it underneath to Usman. Jump hook, crawls off. No good. Cross rebounds for SMU. 3 minutes to play.
Harris working off of a ball screen.
78-76 SMU. Harris on the dribble. Kicks it out to Oquendo, right side. He drives it right, throws up a wild shot, and he was knocked down and fouled by Connor Dow. Oquendo will shoot 2 when we return. 2:50 to play. Timeout. SMU has free throws coming up, and the Mustangs lead the Cowboys 78-76. This is Cowboy basketball from Learfield.
Do you have someone who deserves to be honored for serving the community, country, and love for Oklahoma State and the Cowboys? Bob Moore Buick GMC and Bob Moore Kia are proud to present Hometown Heroes, honoring service members, teachers, doctors, and other deserving community members for their hard work. To learn more and nominate your hometown hero for their chance to be recognized at an OSU athletics event, visit okstate.com/Bob Moore today. Go Pokes.
At Brahms, we offer more than just burgers, shakes, and fries. We have an entire fresh market for your everyday grocery needs, from farm fresh milk to meats, freshly baked breads, and produce. We also carry a wide variety of our premium ice cream, frozen yogurt, and sherbet. And with Brahms delivery trucks running 7 days a week, our items are always fresh. Stop by your neighborhood Brahms Fresh Market for an incredibly fast, incredibly convenient grocery shopping experience, so you can spend more time on things that matter most.
1890 Original is the go-to game day beverage for Cowboys everywhere. Brewed by Cowboys for Cowboys in Stillwater, the blonde ale is smooth, crisp, and refreshing. Named for the year OSU was founded, 1890 Original is available at OSU sporting events, the Iron Monk Tap Room, and statewide on draft and at your favorite stores. Make 1890 Original a part of your game day tradition. Keep it classy, Cowboys. Enjoy responsibly. Iron Monk Brewing Company, official craft beer of Oklahoma State Athletics.
Back in Dallas, 2 minutes, 50 seconds remain. Second half, it's SMU 78, the Cowboys 76. Kario Oquendo will be at the free throw line to try to expand that lead. The Cowboys took a 74-69 lead with 5.5 minutes to go on a Brandon Newman 3. Since then, SMU has outscored the Cowboys 9-2, and the Mustangs have made their last 4 shots from the field. As Cross with a driving layup broke into double figures. They now have 4 players in double figures, led by Oquendo. He has 30. Chuck Harris with 15. He made a 3 the last time SMU had the ball. Matt Cross, 11 points and 8 rebounds. And Summit inside with 10 points and 8 rebounds as well. The Cowboys have Bryce Thompson with 23. Brandon Newman with 12. Abu Usman with 14. Dave, SMU has made this run in part, outside of the Harris 3, they have guys who've been able to use that huge screen coming off the top of the key and put it on the floor and get into the paint and create situations where they're either getting fouled or they're scoring.
Cowboys have been in very few close games. Oklahoma State just 0-1 in games decided by 4 points or less. That was the buzzer-beating, heartbreaking loss to TCU. SMU, meanwhile, 4-1 in those games. They've won 3 games in the final 3 seconds. Oquendo shooting 2 for the Mustangs, and he misses the first.
Wow.
Remains a 78-76 SMU lead. Oquendo 5 for 7 at the foul line. He's 10 for 12 from the field. And he makes a second. 79-76 SMU. 2:47 to play.
Newman brings it up. And they'll get Brantley now with the ball.
Brantley drives it right, gets all the way to the rim, gets his shot blocked, got his own rebound back. 15 to shoot. Out to Keller. Top of the key to Brantley. Khalil for 3. Got it, and we're tied at 79.
They dared him to shoot it.
And so he did. Tied at 79 with 2:20 to play. Again, SMU has the close game experience. The Cowboys do not. Oquendo across the floor. Left corner to Edwards. He drives. He throws it out to Oquendo, right wing. A shot fake. One dribble, three-point jumper. Missed. Rebound knocked off the rim, but taken by Newman of the Pokes with 2:03 on the clock.
Good battle for that defensive board.
Tied at 79 with 1:57 to go in the second round of the NIT in Dallas. Here's Brantley on the drive. He stops foul line. Top of the key, Newman, three-point shot. Missed short. Rebound SMU. Harris comes away with it for the Mustangs. 1:44 to play. We're tied at 79. This is Cross, the physical forward. On the right wing, defended by Keller. He takes him on the drive. He backs him into the paint. He spins. A bounce pass underneath for the slam dunk by the 7-footer, Yigatolu.
Well, backing down, Usman came off of Yigatolu to help out, and it left the big man wide open.
Timeout Oklahoma State with 1:25 to play. Both teams are in the double bonus. SMU leads 81-79. The Cowboys have the ball. Oklahoma State will have the possession arrow. The Cowboys have 2 timeouts remaining. SMU has 1. As far as foul trouble, Colbert has already fouled out for SMU. No Mustang has more than 3 fouls among the players eligible to play. The Cowboys have 2 players with 4, Khalil Brantley and Arturo Dean. Jamiron Keller, Abu Usman, 3 fouls each. Harris and Oquendo with 3 fouls each for SMU.
Dave, I think you want to get something coming off a screen, getting into the lane, but it's probably better if it's Bryce Thompson. Well, it is better if it's Bryce Thompson than maybe Khalil Brantley, size-wise and Bryce's ability to make those tough shots. I know what Khalil was trying to do on that last possession when he got his shot blocked. He was trying to use a walling off kind of screen from Usman down there. The problem was that Boo couldn't block 2 guys out of the way. But you can't afford a turnover here. You got to be good with the ball.
Cowboys have matched their season high with 10 made threes. A 3 would give them the lead. A 2 would tie with 1:19 to go. This is Newman. Whips it underneath to Usman. Defended by the 7-2 Yigatolu. He backs him in on the dribble. Gets all the way underneath. Little jump hook. No, but a foul is called. A foul is called. And Abu will be at the line to shoot 2 with 1:11 remaining. Yigatolu gets the personal foul, his 3rd. Usman at the line to tie the game if he makes both.
Form looked good the last time he was there.
He's 4 for 5 today. Usman from Brooklyn, New York. Shooting 2. Makes the first. Usman, a young man that often accompanied his father, a vendor in Manhattan, went with him to work. Grew up playing in the legendary playgrounds of New York City. The chance to tie the game with 1:11 to play. And he does. Tied at 81 with 1:11 to play.
Brantley in. Bryce Thompson out. Well, you got to watch Harris. He may try to bull his way. Use Cross or Yugitolu coming up.
And Brantley has 4 fouls. Cross has it now. Drives, spins, a little shovel jump hook, misses. Rebound to the Cowboys and Brandon Newman with 52 seconds left. We're tied at 81. Steve Lutz calls the play, both fists in the air, standing in front of us to the right of the Cowboy bench. This is Brantley on the dribble. Dribbles off to the right foul line. To the left wing, Javiron Keller. Dumps it down to Usman, left block. He turns. He backs in on the dribble. Jump hook from 5. Good! Usman scores over Yugitolu, and the Cowboys have the lead, 83-81 with 33.5 seconds left.
I like how he took that contact.
And a timeout, SMU, with 31.2 seconds left, 27 on the shot clock. Usman has scored the last 4 to give the Cowboys an 83-81 lead. SMU is out of timeouts. The Cowboys have 2 remaining. Both teams are in the double bonus, and the possession arrow favors Oklahoma State.
It's a well-executed set under high pressure. And they singled up Usman. Yugitolu tried to bump him, tried to get him off his spot. And Abu just rose up quickly over the top of Yugitolu and shot that hook that really wasn't challenged. Dave, you have to stop the dribble drive here because the kick out for 3 is what you do not want with this situation. And if they do get a look, you better find a body and keep them off the rim, because if it's a missed 3, we know how many times you get a long rebound and an offense can get second chance opportunities.
SMU has made 12 three-pointers and 20 attempts on the day. They made 11 of their first 15. It's 83-81 Oklahoma State with 31.2 seconds left. Again, the shot clock's at 27. The game clock's at 31.2. So even if SMU wanted to play for a last shot, they can't.
That's where, again, if they miss the shot, if they miss a 3, the offensive rebound would depend on whether you're under 20 seconds or not, and then they could run the whole thing down. But you're right. With initial situation here, you cannot take the last shot. You could take the next to last shot. This is crazy. They played the exhibition game, the benefit game in Stillwater, and the Cowboys won that one long before any of this stuff counted.
Harris for SMU, defended by Khalil Brantley. Dribbles off to the left side, shoots for 3, misses short, offensive rebound SMU. Edwards, runner from 5, right side, missed. Yugitolu rebounds, he misses. Edwards a tip, it won't go. And we have a foul, I believe, on Oklahoma State with 13.6 seconds left.
It's on Usman, and it depends on who's going to the line. If it's Yugitolu.
I think it's Yugitolu. And Yugitolu is 2 for 7 at the line today. Now the thing with Yugitolu is this. Sometimes he misses so badly that the rebound shoots far away from the rim. So you've really got to get your rear end to somebody and get them rooted way out to make sure you can secure the rebound. And it would be a 2-shot foul, by the way.
Yes. So they put 1.2 seconds back on the clock, so 14.8 instead of 13.6.
So Yugitolu with the line shooting 2. He's 2 for 7 today on the season. He's right around 55%. 83-81 Oklahoma State lead. Yugitolu with the line for SMU with 14.8 to play. Takes a deep breath, shoots the first, and he missed it. That was a brick that clanged off the back of the rim. Now you've got to really root those guys out of there, John. Got to root them out of there.
Gorner comes in, a little more length. Usman can't let Cross get into his legs and get him shoved up underneath.
Robert Jennings is in for the Pokes to give the Cowboys some size.
And you can't let Yugitolu, if he misses it that poorly, get his own miss.
Exactly. Second shot for Ugatolu with the Cowboys up by 2. And he missed that. That's a brick. Rebound to Bryce Thompson. And we have a foul, I believe, on SMU with 13.3 seconds left.
That one's on Cross. I think it's just his second.
So Bryce Thompson will step up to the free throw line. He's 1 for 3 so far today.
Get it up on those fingertips.
Bryce, a vastly improved free throw shooter. 80% on the year. You might remember that his free throw shooting was a weakness prior to this season. It's a 2-shot foul with his team up 2 with 13.3 seconds left. Here's the first, and it rims out. It's no good. He's 1 for 4 at the line.
Got to get it on those fingertips, Dave.
Yes. He's had some situations like this in his career where he struggled to knock down these free throws. Chance for redemption here, though.
Ugatolu comes off. SMU smaller with 3-point shooters all over the floor.
Thompson's missed the first of 2. Cowboys lead 83-81. SMU player in the lane. Bryce shoots the free throw and rims it in. So Bryce has 24. We have 13.3 seconds left. Oklahoma State leads 84-81 over SMU. Cowboys have 1 timeout left. SMU is out of timeouts. The possession arrow favors Oklahoma State, and each team is in the double bonus. As far as foul trouble, Arturo Dean, Abu Usman, Khalil Brantley, 4 fouls each for Oklahoma State. For SMU, Colbert is fouled out. They have no other player with more than 3.
Got to watch the drive and kick, Dave, and whatever you do, if the guy goes up, if the shooter goes up from the perimeter, do not foul a jump shooter.
No.
Whatsoever. I know there is some instances where coaches might decide to foul, but you're putting them on the line to shoot 2, and it stops the clock. I don't think that you'll see that from OSU in this instance.
Oklahoma State 2-10 on the road this year, and the Cowboys have not won consecutive games since the 2 games prior to Christmas. Tarleton State and Oral Roberts trying to post consecutive victories in the NIT and advance to the quarterfinals.
All right, now they want switch defensively. Boo Usman out there. Gorner, a little quicker, has good size. He's made a 3 already.
SMU has shooters on the floor, all shooters. Cross inbounding. Inbounds to Edwards. Edwards dribbles down the left side into the front court. 10 seconds. 9 seconds. Edwards hands it off. Left wing to Harris, and Harris is fouled by Thompson with 7.1 seconds left.
So obviously that, Dave, was the strategy.
Interesting. Harris is an 85% free throw shooter, but he's only 5 of 8 today.
And he's shooting 2.
So he could make both, and SMU could foul. And he makes the first.
And Dave, the Cowboys waited for them to get across half court, just make sure that no one was in a shooting motion before you made the foul. But you've got to grab a miss here.
7.1 seconds left. It's 84-82 Cowboys. Harris trying to make it a 1-point game, and he does. SMU's out of timeouts. Khalil Brantley's in for the Cowboys. It's a 1-point Cowboy lead, 7.1 to play. Steve Lutz obviously feels good about his press break offense. You're going to foul like that, you feel good about your ability to handle this full court pressure by SMU. They do not guard Brantley, the inbounder. He roams the baseline. Throws it in to Newman, down the floor to Jennings. Jennings is fouled with 3.6 seconds left. That's exactly why Coach Lutz felt good about that. Yeah. They broke wide open.
But you need both of them, Dave. You need both of them.
Usman will check in for the Pokes.
Fouls on Cross, his 3rd.
Okay. Jennings at the free throw line for Oklahoma State. He's had a good free throw shooting season at 79%. He has tapered off a little bit as of late. 2 shots for Jennings, and he missed the first.
Boy, that one crawled over the front of the rim, hit the heel, and popped out. And Okendo is back on the floor for SMU. There is plenty of time for them to get something going to the rim.
Jennings is now 2 of his last 9 at the line. It's 84-83 Oklahoma State with 3.6 to play. Big Rob will get another. Trying to give the Cowboys a 2-point lead. He shoots and he hits it. 2-point lead. Again, SMU's out of timeouts. We do not want a repeat of the events in Fort Worth, Texas in early February when they hit a 3 to beat the Cowboys by 1. They will guard the inbounder this time.
Yes.
They did not guard the inbounder against TCU.
Well, he's asking, Robert Jennings asking. Yeah, he's telling him, get up on it.
85-83 Oklahoma State. SMU has to go length of the court. Long pass down the floor to cross. It's batted in the air. Newman comes away with it. Newman dribbling out the clock, and the Cowboys win. The Cowboys win. The Cowboys advance to the quarterfinals of the NIT with an 85-83 victory over SMU.
Heck of a lot of guts from this team. The back and forth. A tremendous offensive game for about the first 30 minutes, and then it all started to become a grinder at the end, and the Cowboys made more of the grinding type plays in the last 4 minutes. Well, this is what a satisfying win.
Oh, absolutely. Oklahoma State now with back-to-back wins for the first time since the 2 games prior to Christmas. Abu Usman with 2 free throws and a big basket. And Oklahoma State prevails here. And we'll get assistant coach Mike Econom hooked up to visit with us. What a win, 85-83. The Cowboys take down SMU. We'll get Coach Econom wired up. Coach Econom, thanks for joining us. Congratulations. What a win. And you get the big lead, they come back. And in this circumstance, several times on the road, it's not gone your way. But, boy, today it was different. What made it different today?
Oh, man, it's just the belief our guys had. We keep telling them every day in practice, every day in the film, just one win at a time. Let's keep fighting, keep playing. Our guys fought from start to finish. Even getting that big lead, they came back. We turned the ball over a little bit. Things weren't going our way, but we just kept fighting. That was the big thing. We kept fighting, and we stayed together.
Okendo was so good offensively that first half. Did you do anything differently in the second half, or was it just defensively? Was there anything different with him?
Not necessarily. It was that's the best game he's probably had this season. We didn't think, or we didn't play him to shoot the ball as well as he did, so we called Curry's and Kobe's, and he wasn't a guy that we needed to take away the 3 the entire game. He was a Kobe for us. Respect it, but he can do multiple things. He can shoot it, he can put it on the floor. And then we just had to turn that respect up a little bit more, because 26 points in the first half, at least we held him to only 5 in the second half.
Yeah.
So, but no, he had an amazing game.
Final thought, Abu Usman, 18 points, 5 rebounds. He goes to the line, makes 2 clutch free throws, then makes 2, he makes that big jump hook that gave you the lead. There was some frustration for him early, but different than other games, he came back strong, got himself, sort of reset mentally. What's that say to you about maybe the growth he's made here late in this season?
He's definitely grown throughout this season, and it's hard for him playing against. He usually doesn't see bigger guys, so you're playing against a 7'1" Samet Yugutolu, he's a just massive player. So some things, or Abu thinks he gets fouled, but the refs can't call every foul. But hats off to Abu for keeping his cool, finishing the game strong, big plays down the end. He was great for us throughout.
Congratulations. Looking